Amasan his YouTube channel na veho zo se na bonon chibay tunya hin ki holim video hile Dr. P Hegin Tungdim ortho specialist ahin ama hi ane wa ki panna gen theita school hung kaiza in sung hasata pana hung khanglen hin ki ho to khu kinai cha cheng hom ka hivin kaneu lai vin football ho kan ki chem hom jiu vin school khana jong kana kai hom vin ke sanga class lia tam zo hin tu hian ama inam sung wading in mi he theita khatle very prominent person jong hung hitan adin inam mi te na mai het now hi le GMF dia dinga permanent security member to banga pangjing le Samsao movement tia jong ki he hin hi chi gong ki holim na wa hin ama ane wa pana hung khan le dan le khasim dan thil za chom chom ana bol dan gen theita coaching la lo bia MBBS ahin mudan abana natong pumpuma ortho specialist ahin mudan le a interesting pending in tua a copy azinu to ahang ki mudan a love story ho bana GMFDI to kisaya controversies chom chom ho le Samsao movement kiti iti dana hin geldoa iti dana hin paddo ham a controversies a pros and cons so ipiham ti ho hintin adang nampi thu gamne nam thu za chom chom jong khong ki kumuhin tu hin ngai zuiti Dr. Hegin to khong ki holim now ki pa hoya again tu ni nang to online tung to na holim the dia yum ziain masanga pa din ina plan na nang zong na schedule a busy to na GMFTI to na Samsao movement to na operation to bang to hile ikisutwa ka thei mong sia to je bana ke peni le anytime manjing kahin tuin alas in tuin ki sutwa khong khonga mase penin nang mun tuam mo mun tampia jong na interview le ta adia in TC network civil le PP chong loi talk so le adang jong mai thei maybe I don't know mo hinan le tua ke to ki holim di hu hi le atwam de mi danga to ki banglo because we have been in the same high school mo agape high school they're from a neighboring village so hichi dan de hin chin hu te la just our conversation will be more of a reminiscing our childhood days how you study chidan de hidden chin nothing much of political or any controversial nature mo hichi like holim vain ama sa penin mo gin nang male nang ma self introduction atom kimin kineo
ki pangem one yes again begin finally we could find time though late in the evening 11:30 p.m. hite abang hile allow me to use thado kuki language which is my mother tongue okay one thado kuki paun gen zanin ka comfortable join mo
all languages are welcome
okay ka ki pa one tunil ha in he khalani ta jong le hello hodingin ki ka hile official name is Dr. P Hegin Tungdim tin ka sunin kamin ta chu le neng khogin hi ke u cha ka pen pi mi ko ka ni hiwin hi jong le tu hin ni ko ka damovin ka pa tapon pasal thum le no mai thum chule ka nu in kum som ge de thum hi ta in e dam pin alayovin ke pasal thum le no mai thum la a ke hi aneo pen pasal la aneo pen ke no ya no mai khat u ma hi in ka zinei tan chapa khat ka nein ka chapa jong class 11 hita in tu hin ka zile ka cha to chengkon pang lamka kopi ka chengin district hospital lamka orthopedics department head of department in na ka tongi kana to ka profession chule bone specialist good doctor ka hi
tua viewers atam zone he lo du hin halkhat hin et beleng tua Dr. Hegin anawnu neng ne hui le high school kana kai lai ba chom khat classmate kana hi win ke class kana zam kha jen ka junior ang hi do tai ti kain photo no chi dan nei van mo ale high school ku class 10 ku bang ku man na zo tai
2099 nakasima 2000 nakaso
2000 mo nang 2000 ke 2004 a metric 2003 akasim 2004 a metric ale high school lamba mo in division bang division na zo
high school to na het sa chula agapi ai ho phat lai ya asang pen chu second division ki hi chula
Second
class
division.
second division kan hi in percentage is at baha 55 ham phat in ka he to boy around like that
Agape
second
high school
division
so neu khat a teacher lam zong hian na hi deuh mo teacher te neu
mm.
khat a boy deuh zong hian abana ana competitive seng lo ale
Mm.
high school kai lai bange what memorable moments that you carry forward of your high school life.
Um, high school life memory ti patting le it's purely blessed life memory. It was nice. No competition, no tension. Inop na hinte. Inu le pan jong school di kai kalwala boy pidang ai nei lo. Inop le lekha kisim, inop le gama kiva. Sei ngai lo le mol ki tho. Sẽ chỉ lo hi le. Hi lo ti to jong ichi thei lo hi le. Ki ki le le khasim don lo thei hin zong le memory iti patting le high school life le khasim la ya memory chu hi le yes vles life school memory good and bad memories so high school life ti patting le struggle ngen ana hi in sung ha subjection hotia enjoyable life basin kamu point kanu kapa jong sepai na pangin jong le mata pension man lo ananga aji chun ucha huza le khain sim saw le financial problem chuna satan kana ne ubin aji chun free time no taum na man pha zom point school ki kaizi ong ki thun le lo ki kona inu le pa ki thu pizia gan cha ho bong le loi ho ga ki hol zia gamla nang ho kholang chan chan zayon lang tuining lang thang nom lang bong bung lang chan gya ki pa lia zan khu khwa I loi I mu hi zong nong ki khoji mang ke zia in ki rong zi gen thei wang om thoi in thon la ki sil thenga le kha ki sima hin good memories are chu hi le yes innocent life ahead gole pai ho to le kha sim kalwala annual sports school sports so nom ka sain skula quiz competition ti honom ka sain chuteng le e ho kholanga vadunga tuize a chi jong nom ka sain tuining dong khat
Training
new mi
training dunga
yes khane ga tui ga ki zabzia exam jong le morning shift evening shift omzi in morning shift sai le kil heizia tui ga ki sama hong ki le evening shift exam ki bol ti vel chu memory nomin chuteng le area sports football sports om pating le ki team hi zong le nang na upa holoi usoi min thang holoi to football ka nam ve khom ziu vin team ka sim ziu vin kho chom choma ka ki chem ziu vin chiang su memory hoin ka gele chi ki teng le nga koi mana ki chi ti hovel na khoi mana nga mana nga koi kama ki chi ti hovel tu lai chapang hona he lo diu memory so hi tain ki teng le weekend parting le gama ki chiมาสักขับเวลากิจไอฮิเราแหละขัดเวกมและฮินุยปากิลเฮมาวิดีโอเวดิงาสุกนุลงากิลเฮซีเจงนี่ผมกิจอยาวิดีโอติเกติกัดน่าเกน่าวิดีโอกับกิเวซีลุงเสียนไม่กงกิติฮอเวลน่าไว้กีตายกิติฮอไลน์งำเซเลียนงำกิติฮอเวลนักกิเวนเนวไลน์ทลิซานติฮอเวลเจ้าเวลชื่อไฮสคูลกูดเมมโมรีนก็เกลเลย
ken jong tua nang gen le neu lai a ei a tha do ku kilam mo film ko kwa na ki swa kha na ne en khade ma kinep na pa cha chi vel mo kinep na pa cha chi bang chu neu wa na ken in chin la lung hel wai ka kinep na pa cha chu ling le khawin a bom gam ta ai chi
Som
na
ti
ra
lung
ma
se ti vel na henu ne ngai long tam
ai ba
hali zan chu na ken som le go ve ka ve de he nop ka sa dan dan so
ali zan form le
16
gu pe ma
times
ตัวเนี่ยอะไร
he de
ที่
za mang to thing nu ya an hero nu chu tu lai zang ka ki mu zap zap jiu vin an nu adam point ka zen zin na hol thing nu chu amin ta chu u chong chong nu hi le kilomi she's a nice lady
ว่าฟรีมาช่วงนั้นกินลงรุ่นบอกผมซีเซียกี่ฮอลซีเซียกี่ฮอลเลยเราเลยบางไว้จะกิโลนู่นไรซุ่มกิโลนั่นที่จะลงหมดตู้ไหนบางอันพวงหมดลงเห็นตัวฟีสุกุนว่าซีนีมาจงเขียนโซโลวิดีโอซีนีมาคุยแล้วเรียนเตะเห็นวิดีโอคุยแล้ววิดีโอฮอลลูมินหมดเนี่ยว่าแต่กันขนาดเสียงนี่โซ่ขนาดเสียงนี่โซ่ทุ่มเอเลเสียงอ่ะจิตานุเตะเห็นจริง
นี่จะทุ่มเวลินทีวีเนี่ยขัดกี่เวน่ะรูมขัดอ่ะติเกตกี่กายกี่จังซีโร่นั่นไรไอ้ฮะ
ตัวก็ขวาก็เกียนเปลี่ยนหมดกินเอ็มดาปาจ้าจานมังลุงเลนคิดจะเขาดูมันจานมังลุงเลนนะคุยเลยเฮโรปาฮาร์ดซิมอินเอาได้คู่ไฟติ้งเตียนเกียร์ดูดมั้งกินเอ็มดาปาจ้าป้าเปลี่ยนคุยแล้วกิสุฮาเลสกิปุงอย่างกิปุงอย่างในเกียร์ไปแล้วนะเขาจะกุ้งฟูฟิล์มสองในเกียร์นู่นจริงเจนลี่เซกิจาน
ว่าเฮปาเกกอมไนกุ้งฟูฟิล์มมีกุ้งฟูฟิล์มมาดิ้งอ่ะหอยน่าสับเป็นให้ตายตู้จันนินโซเฮปาเกกอมไนกี่ทีนั่นเป็นค
ำก็เป็นการเป็นเฮปาเกกอมไน
ว่ากุ้งฟูฟิล์มหอยใช่ไหม
คลาสเตียนกังซิมกุมาลำกาคิมส์วิดีโอในที่เดียวมั้งปันดินโฮเทลตรงโฮเทลขังดงกี่สิฟิล์มหาจงกันเนี่ยค่ะ
โอ้
ทิ้งนาโลนาปูลเตียงเล่เจ้า
ขังดง yes
โฮเทลบางกุมเอวาจังหัวตูน่ะบางในโลมั้งก็ยังขัดเสียก็ยังจงที่เห็นวาจังหัวเปลี่ยนคุมีขัดเสียหัวเบียดมั้งนูเปลี่ยนจู่อามาจงนอนสินอาจจะเตียนเทลไว้ว่าจังซีนีมาในกิสวาวิดีโอในกิสวาเจลลอยหุ่นเลยอะคู่อันนั้นคิดทั้งมาคุยเลยมีน่ะวิดีโอกิสวาเจลมั้งจีเนเรเตอร์ตัวซีดีทีวีเตตัว
VCR ซีดีมเลย VCR
เต็นหินกูเลยติเก็ตจงอินควันหัดเสียงส้มจีดันเดี๋ยวเห็นมีอินควันสมว่าคิดทุนรุ่นส้มเตะจีดันกูจะอดีตทวินิ่งเตะคอมมูนิตี้ฮอลตัวอมนอนหรอมั้งทวินิ่งคอมมูนิตี้ฮอลเวลาเมื่อกี้นี่กูไล่ตากูกันได้เจ็บเตะเฮนูเนงไงลงที่ตามเฮนูเนงไงลงตามจู่เยี่ยเลยบางแง่อาเกียนไงฮิฟังอ่ะกิกับเจลิมิตุยหลวงมั้ง
yeah very nice movie
เฮนูเนงลงตามจู่
sentimental มั้ง
เฮลไวมั้งเงี้ยอะไรไฮสคูลไลฟ์มั้งดังบางแง่สปอร์ตลัมบางลัมมิจะนั่นเอ็กเซลทวี apart from study
yes กันฟุตบอลจู่กันลุงดูเหตุยังไงฮิจงเลยก็กินจัดสร้างอินก็เหตุหันอินจู่เลยเขาสิบก็ลุงดูจะเจสันคีเปอร์ goal keeper ลังอ่ะกันนักกีฬากันลุงทีมกับเบรนจู่ก็จังทวินนะจิจู่หันเหตุหันทีมมุ่งที่เห็นพาเด็กก็จังเราดิจิสันก็คิดเจ็ดนมทวิน goal keeping ฮีพัดเดิน practice กับบอลนี่แหละ goal keeping กับบอลที่จิสันทีมเมย์ฮอเวล่า high school ล่ะสว่างคุดสปอร์ตเวล่า keeper ดิ่ง selection กับมุสินกันนักกีฬาyes จิจู่ sports ปัดอ่ะก็ excellency ก็คิดเป็นนักจู่หินทีม volleyball ที่ฮอเวล่าก็กินชีมินokay I like that จุปันเลย studies เลยข้าลังไอที่ไอเลย พอทีนซาลินคลาสจบไปชูกันในฮิซิงทวินคลาส4จงชูคลาส5จงชู excellent นักนับ position half year lane ก็อุปะ salar boy ก็อุตาเป็นปะมาตัว principal ปะเกี่ยวหันิน half year lane class 6อ่ะ exam สอนคุมขัดิน class 5 to 6กันนัดใจหินที่ถึงเลย class 10อาจงชูนที่ชูนวัดทุ่มกันนัดสังอิน final exam อ่ะfarewell agent class 10 khana chun student of the year nina chun class topper of the year class 10 topper chu pating le best science student se wat tum kana sangin farewell it is something I cannot forget ahin kapa zong aumin ya wat ho chu kapa kape na hi la ki pa le zengin my father was proud of me for the first time on that day I think I could sense how happy he was. Jisu lekha simlanga high school level ka performance inte. That is a good memory I carry forward.
Hoja alang khada na classmate zong na hi na khopi zong na hi pa thang khosia mo tuang na beisan ta del ya ama aziata ti aumin ama pen bai ka accident na sikha mo Delhi government waya irrigation and flood control che kha department ase min tun azitian dain harness muin chin mo ama loi jong igel cha like hun sot nai lo hin a pin mi ang nuwa sia tam ta mo ang si san tam ta chi dan deu hin chin ho changa in a loi ni na thegi geo imang hil thelo sar negin pau kip gen mo annual school sports changa aga pe annual school sports chu mundang to kibang loi me mo nop dan hang kitso sar negin pau chu hang ki choi la hi le cho ma hi me chi dan deu hin
Excel kit gen ta ma
ale
Excel kit gen thang ko siam chuna really zan ha kamanga kamu cho as kalung heldan jingka kazinu komong ka seya aya kaloi pa siamin zan la he visited me something wrong with his family or what na mon tata azia sate phainam de thia
pha na munit kaumun ata tigel zon lian ta ata tigel zon lian ta azinun bang phat hoi ta tua loi pa pension chi de chi dan no khat muin chin mo cha they are just living a good life si mai vain ale
ki pa me
ale gin na ko class 10 nang join mo 11 12 hoya nang si mai bang chi dan win nang si mai
11 12 hina ikat class doctor ka hi nom ta ji chun chul pai loi le either ka aim in life to doctor or IAS and hi in high school la ga pe sangai kot aung ki ko ni jong le the my aim was very high college soi ka de in ikat lam ka chila adinga lam ka adinga college soi pen chu Rayban college science adinga then comes Sialmat amani competition season hin Rayban seems to be more popular that time ja chun first divisional percentage hoi chu interview ngai loa selection amo sit zani class 11 adinga je chun ke jong chu first division ka mulo zin second division ka hi zin form ka fill up in ka submit in chu chun written exam to interview to ngai so it is chun written to interview ka to win selection ka gamu in Rayban college kana kain so something I cannot forget ka gel do jing chu interview bowling aga chi chun notice board akun mi thum lima ki sunin class topper na class 11 first and second third jiwa first class 11 final exam first top 3 holoi chu a tuition fee this much months free tiaomin kaveden as how I wish to be one of these 3 people this galung timang kilangalin interview ka toin azingnin list ahung do in thang ko siam tuana sei siam to zong kai apply khom mo hin ama chun selection am mulo hi la kilomin ke su azinin kamin ahung do tain selection list ka ki pa dan su is mu ka ba jing sila ya college Rayban college lut ki pa dan su na best college premier college dan ki 19 kamin I was so happy I cannot forget how happy I was to get selected for that college season science ka hin simi class 11 and 12 2000 kumahin class 11 exam achun pathian nuksian kyang ki hambolin mi zanila achun rank 59 ka hongin final exam aji chu ken mil kala point kaloiten mil lawin ken alternative english kalain english achun mark ka score zopon otherwise I think I would have been within the top 3 ko wisu fulfill tabangin ka gele izongle top 5 was a good rank for me I was so happy so I passed out class 12 in first division from there so science stream that is my college class 11 12 life yeah
tua bangzia mil na lalo because your m was so high IAS pu mangneu hau ki sedan hile aneu pena IAS hiding katuba sidan te ba IAS na tubzia mil na lalo mo lo bangzia na siam lo mo
i hello i English writing suka head nom je hi penin te English suka tha nom je na ka skills ka develop nom je mil ela chu improve na dile khanto na di be se dinga ka gin cha lo je hinte actually so mil kana la lo hi alternative English okala
okay so I will always thank mil thado cookie in class 11 12 around 91 and 92 e khat kamu in chin huin ka percent ang khai sang hu chi lo le ke class 11 12 first division a pass zo lo di
Oh.
science practical le
Mm.
MIL English so I don't know whether I'm good at English or not, but then I by heart everything. Around 89 mo kan kamu English azong.
Acha,
By heart
not
mai.
bad.
Like
Mm.
lo hun lai am le mo wa
Mm.
functional English grammar and composition ki buka sa pian.
Mm.
High
Mm.
school ah. Wa
Mm.
anung lama ise teng teng ka by heart. Tu ta na ka by heart na lai. Na ki ha by heart
Mm.
se se chen. Chidan de ke so I'll always thank Thadu Kuki MIL in class 11 12 zowa su class 10 tan su zowa kana line chen ai banga koloi huna fu 11 12 zowa nom nai lo mo
Class 5 ka streamline ba chi grammar yellow color na.
yellow color
Functional grammar chisu sir how new to agape high school in a school kai na pa principal sa masan su sir pau ngam ki ngam kip gen ya to su sir how new win acho do a principal hita na. Ama chu teacher hilaya ka upa loi pa hin ama chu grammar teacher hin ke o phalai chu class 5 a chu functional english grammar ko whole chapter hi zan khat ka abaya hat dinga abul langa ko na superlative degree holoi na cho
ha
chu
ha ha
first person second person the form of the verb holoi and then comparative degrees holoi chu pura chapter khat zan khat ka abaya hat dinga homo gi piu jingle a hello lon mol na ne dio giờ chú cái ông sản khát khát có sim trái riêng cái bài hát riêng bé chú tâm thôi giờ cho riêng chú coi coi hầm bài hát lâu sẽ không đứng vô anh tin tin mi zo sẽ đứng cái vô sẽ cái tổ mà trong ấy câu đó ấy sẽ sa bài hát chạy chân cái sẽ chạy cô na nếu khát cái fumble mong kí đăng cái sai vậy ít cái memorize thêm giờ cái fumble phát mà trong ông lệ lung hang in tin itia fula by hat lo ka by hat in tiam tia mol khat be ze bin tin a by hat lo se sun mol tho lo ke bo sin mol ka tho lo in tin amana se se tu lai ta hin a brain memory power na brain growth na hi in brain cells growth lai ta hin tu lai tam pi memorize na bol na tho po ha de hi se ai tam pi memorize de ka pi na hi ove a tin tin so that is my memory I carried forward about the English grammar composition. I like grammar. Yeah, I like English. Yes.
tulai chapang ho na tulai chapang high school sim ho na head du hin e ho phat lai ke ho phat lai chui lam mol ha ki ve chu pa na sa hi mai khat ve bang chu chapel class tun Israel om da bo san neu ye thau na wan
Oh.
san neu loi
Mm.
as teacher pa loi to bang bai kharang ki boy khaun mol jong ki jang no lo khut tu ma ki zia lo
It's a
sing ke
molka
hot
thoka belo to tinya molka thozu one of the hard time I got sick and then I was crying actually I cried because I felt so bad. Ki by heart tho to amazon kine tho tho katile kal ha se timpat.
sing khwa ki zep adia sar negin paulo hile ching pum to pa talking mother tongue te che ki zia len chen ale
Ah,
tu anang
Sir Negin Pao was someone I looked up to because ama palaya chu. English zung hi grammar ho zung hi mapuna tampi kalanin then action na aman BBC war chilaya chi pitai wireless talkie sami piam khat Burma ko na radio niam cha cha khat ko ki choi tin.
walkman
Walkman, yeah. Chichu 2 p.m. sele BBC News a simding a action copy a bowling stylish ta English pa what hoa. Za chalo hela only even his colleagues were other teachers were mocking him and even us sometimes we laughed at him. He's only a masun za chalo I chichu action a bola English so he is self-made he chose Sarnegin Pausong.
yes
Hina I
yes
respect him. But he was so hardworking, he inspired in me that we should dare to be different also more za chalo hela english support ho english pau now de an tho do hi ama kuna aga pengli zong na sata improve hi I really salute him
achang chang chang a Burma hama class ang lazel just to prove ma Burma hama chang gen jel changa sa negin pau gen ngal ngal ka lung simang kilo sar ngam khai ni the
yeah
sar
I'm
ngam
still in touch
khai
with
ki
him
gen mo heng zanga school khat hongin chin
yeah
ama
yeah
ko
I'm in touch
ko
with him
grammar teacher na hin chin ama dialogue e jing khat khoile na e to goal chida dia na dialogue sa sa khat frequent wa za khadumen ale sar ngam khai grammar na line chin hula pata ama para kana thei tua ka thei na lai like grammar ko formula mo vele tense
Mm.
mo, like let's
Mm.
say past tense, past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense mo. In the same way, present tense, present indefinite tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous, future ajong future indefinite, future continuous,
Mm.
future perfect continuous. Ala hiti ako aman blackboard ako idawang gialin sin mo a question.
Mm.
Suppose past indefinite tense ay le subject plus second form of the verb plus object.
Mm.
Cow ate grass. Mo. So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
very, this becomes very handy in the long run till
Mm.
today.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah. Why
any
not?
banga hoy mo in any paper tilkhat sentence han ki geldi by looking
Mm.
at that and correlate with the formula that you learn by heart in your high school life, you can just
Mm.
tell, oh, this is present perfect continuous tense.
Yeah,
Ma,
yeah, yeah. Mm.
like present perfect continuous tense subject plus
Mm.
cha cha aba manai chao min chen
Mm.
hitia ta phat
Plus
tom pi ka
ing,
satun.
ing pang din na. Continuous tense. So ing pang
Ah,
tete.
ing pang di have been,
Mm.
had been plus ing
Mm.
plus first form of the verb. Sida no ma.
Mm.
It's a, there are some teachers whom you always remember mo and you always look up
Yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
and
Mm.
some teacher who always believe in mall. Sida no yun?
But there are also some teachers who are so good, but they talk nicely, but you never learn anything from them.
Ah, no need to name them mo.
Yeah.
No need to name them.
They're just good. They do their
And
job without harming anybody, but you don't learn anything.
the good part or the good part or the fun part of the agape life then
Oh.
that time was love letter as nang zo chu nang makhadia mo khat le khat
Yeah.
love letter ni kipet tu on chin even
Mm.
teacher te to student te ki ngai jong no mo in
Mm.
koi tai amin jong gen ngai session lo numei
Mm.
khadin pasal khan numei khat letter pia le a letter pen na ligin chin pc sar pa sang ko mana tungin chin as a letter teng mi mayang kisim amau tigal
Ah.
assembly aki ko in chen molar na sa de ki ve kulai ki ve dan so na samong mong tu lai te chu the nowadays we call it corporal punishment, so it is no more allowed mo
Mm.
elo hun lai so as ke jong talking mother tanga ka to wi lu mang ki zialin assembly ka si
Mm.
san na luang pa sidan di nang ai le
Yeah, yeah.
ana wang phamo mo chin amo rai ban na kai hulai chu bange class 11 class 10 hum zo te ko tang pia the first choice or by default kakching khono ya male
Oh.
kakching khono wa government school government college in chin
Hello,
kai
class
jong
10 exam like who? If we didn't mention, Sugnu
ah
exam if you like,
okay no wa gen do le class
um,
exam class 10 exam like sablai na la no hun la ya
at class 10 exam chu khat sangai ko ke ho forest get up pada exam se le cycle thang ho siam to ka chi ji hon ga I khat Sugnu high school at exam dinga cycle it took around 30 minutes to nearly 40 minutes to reach. So exam hung ki bol chu ei ha sablai ha lai ta hin tin polanga bi ozo dim zeng koi koi go yui tam exam paper question on ki pat a hi le exam in ji pan pan le so ngaung ki sep blut paper ki hon
yes
pas
yes
ki chu zeng ka tar se ke chu cha dong copy ka bolo ka ji char zeng ka her het ka ji zeng ka koma to nu chun ka ji as ki sut zeng in a gopi zazara gopi zing that's all I did and then it was so horrible experience na so in zong ilun se kha di di question khu answer hin ji was a so nga hin to mo van se lu ji ko isang ai ti dam ke lo ki hom thang jing ji exam tong ki lo lo vo ka den si lai la chu exam hong ki pia hong ki gal kai hi ai wanga kha chang copy ka bol lo he
ken ken viewers te he thena ding an halkhan explain hun bol leng it is
mm
supply ki ti hi piham ti le metric exam lai pha le sugnu adia sugnu center hin a student hon a gd hello a guidebook zong ki po lu diang thei hi wanga guidebook vet ji zong hello hintin a sunga to phanu le a question chuan gd paper khana question an gd Right, a sword not on revolt of 1857 ti bang itala it's an zidiu ein lep neu diu apula an se diu apula nga kharin agalading azi khat to zoli llb fli mom ven akse kumarin na bol mo khat pa chu na question chu galading kan hai jati answer zipa kuma ga pi ding answer zipan hesitok kitu chat guide bu hin pen to ding cha zi ding a choi lu ding aga se lu ding abana the good part or the good or bad part is as ko loi hun la ya club day mo jut club day vel ki howin chin pastor
Oh.
pastor pan tau pina tau na ai lo le til kho na chi de thu gen changa tu chung golang ho phata na pan diu he na ho pan za lai mi nga lang ni ven am ho pas sa ti de chi da na pe ma
Eh.
sub lai ha a fail te bang chu sob lai te ko ngalung tha sia chi da no but hun chi da mi na suata
Polanga itia bolam chu la ki hello asung wang chu songa song ki seblut wang chu na sai ta yong i li ki vena le kha ki suna he ka ko manu zong kama mu za ro ki bang di chelet ka ji zo se class 12 fa zong chu Chuchanpur college exam ka hin bol ki dole not wang supply ho wang lo to na se ho chu lo a hi wanga copying chu very rampant an hi kit ke ko ma to pan chun jong ka zo se shoot ki da exam ma hong result out ai first division hong pass class 11 jong fail pa ai lo le test wa pass khalo pass first division na hong a hi le apan result out a hi na loi pa hegin ko ma ki pa thu ga se a lop ti loin na loi pa hegin ko se ki pa thu ga se yo anati pe ti un tin na like not the hovel to very common but I'm happy to say that not want to do ni ge hi ka career mo mo ngai no ka het lo hi sing copying ti wang su ka bol lo hi
cái
tu
chu
chen
cái
till the
chu
end of my career studies yeah
cái chu zo se lo pya not chu kan ha bole ka ko ma ten answer paper di sa lo zona kalung hang zin class 10 na ko huti ma main 11 12 ang ko hutin BS ang ko huti to pain RB as ang promotion exam da not ki boli mai
ni sa na hi chu le
kana bol
ke
to
wang
pain
su
not
wang su
bol ho hen
MBBS
ke
master apo na chu not wang su ka tham lo hi sing ka thing se le
viewer so heading in halkan hin se beleng Dr. Hegin hin anewa pana not bolo copy mo mo tin ama azo asela ta se cho ama thu hitan tin ke ka hele copy kana bol jing in class 10 ang copy ka bolin ka hello ho copy ka vet jing hin agu gwa thil in ha hello jeble toilet langa kitchen nom zin abanin class 12 ang ka bolin BS ang ka bolin kang pass to win bas combined defense service abang not boli dan pon army ka hung lut ki den hele army azong like captain to major mo captain to major promotion na tinga part B exam ki chimo vele part B exam tactics military history military law current affairs chita na mo ucha administration and moral subject nga uteng na pass lo le next rank kai thelo then from major to lieutenant colonel another 6 subject to ateng bana special to core like I am from infantry to subject specific to infantry 500 marks 200 is the pass mark site it hello te invigilator te ko kidong me at least objective type te mo sita no ke chu pathian zalin nor kana bol to pain
na reng ngong ki maina je cho ha se hi o na promotion zo se na class
promotion
do ki te
by bange
post facto ha
post sector ha
post mortem ruling ke bol mai
so
the
but the thing is don't get caught more if you are caught then nobody is responsible
as class 10 la ya na ka roi pa khat as no da hong ki man chu ka den bot te hong as I still remember him na been for another 1 year le kha sim talopi he cried like anything we went and visited him it was painful and he never studied again papau ki ti khat
ale na classmate tu tana high school agapia high school na classmate tu tana lo chinga dang koi koi me na thei
okay kangpok poc class 11 12 jong churai mana kan sim kom hon sar ke ngam chapa na hen kan game inspector or C2 chunga jong base police station of Manipur ya watan sangin ama hi in chuteng le inspector thangmin seimin len inspector CISF min to hin chuteng le sei kole ji songgel house sapa ama jong i khat FCI ya delhi na tongin juteng le i engineer khat jong kan yovin pau chupa ting le thangam jong bullet pau to youth affairs service tu chung chuna moin bullet pau adinga PSO ham khat minister pa to na tong comment tun youth affairs service a bolin teng le engineer khat jong kan yun ateng le police awang chu hamlun jong swaswan jong tuining te hamlun nang ho pa service anain I khat police awmin atam zo mi katam povin class 10 exam chu mi som na sagi ka hiovin atam zo in service kan yuvin set up ka hiove yes kai bet very successful bets kati he
Ale, okay. How do you dream of becoming a doctor? Let's come to the main point.
aya ke chu kan ko ten IS ding 80 hin ken doctor kathanom ai wang IS on kathanom tho ai wang kan yola hi kapa hi sepa ya pan la hi army sam regiment na to hin compounder ai lo le medical first aid hona zil ja chu kholanga thing hang khwa chu doctor room lo nurse room lo na chu mi kap zonga kap asawa thama mi agency mi damji tetracycline PCM APC kiti ho sut pi a chloramphenicol ho sut pi a itia chu mi agen le damji ka inova mi ki jen sa dinga hongji vetman zong la azi lo itia chu mi adam da ma hi le kyong ke dang ka sa in ka pa ko ma he pa ke jong ni hi lo mi sowi thama mi na nai ma do thia hi le sikal wala pham poi ken jong ka zen no me gati ka do ai le khat be jang is don bot poi thum ve on 3 occasions sa ka do hin but then the thought came into my mind one day kapa hi hi banga training asu sa jongom lo pa pathina man cha mi dam sa the le ken na MBBS zildeng pathen ka khut ka king man sa intin na sata healing power khat wang chu ka pa na nei maybe I can inherit that ti lunggel khat ka lunggel awmin so kit teng le another striking thing was that Dr. Mang Thang M Tungdim kitipa tu lai ta hi emil adinga hi senior pen loi adam na lai doctor la to ka pa man hola adinga a senior pen the senior most doctor alive inte umang thang hi mon no ma chengin ama hin ko upa ko ma khat be hi pasal thum na hi win de khasim ngan he win khat be doctor nong hi de he tin hin vai la khain ka uni nang thuni na se na hi le kivet sa ga chia hi le and I also thought that moment acha I can also become a doctor di thought hi kalunga hong kilangin class 7 8 kasim kum chun khat ve kisil zawa ka hung pot do a hi la pune dinga din ra hi ka upa hin ulal boy lal boy ai hin ve in acha sam ka po man lo ka kinova iti doctor dinga na sam ma polam doctor so smart it down there and ti na you know those small thing poke my mind to become a doctor as you ask me so three main things yeah okay this three personality instilled in me that I can be a doctor is only to think that I will someday become a doctor at that stage now less life also anti je chun Sunday school hoa ke chunga no ka unun Sunday school alazin ipi what is your aim in life tian mien do pha teng lekin I want to become a doctor kati phale anu is in banglang avizin he thought it is impossible it was impossible it's so doctor kong hi nom dan thusim hi
Ale, how do you start your preparation?
okay class 12 to pathin lung sirin percentage hoita in first division kong pass in hi le ko kain ko ten silonga San Antonio to admin sa sim sading chuteng le civil service boss adi ti chu ki hovin ti chu na gelovin kalung gela hin kyong ka chi ding ka gozi na hi wang kalung tim khara hi pui doctor ka hi no me ti jong kalung a omin ti chun ka confuse be setan an kan ngolin tauna kamang tai. Class 12 is a very difficult thing. Class 12 also where to go is a very very difficult thing for every student. I think it's a decisive stage of our studies. Career kilhending ham, baba ban sinding ham teacher hitai. So I prayed for 3 days. I fasted and prayed and asked God. And nitum an ngola pata ka tawa patin ka doa chu. Doctor ka hinom na pung che. IS zong ka hinom, doctor zong ka hinom, IS ka hita, ding ay le, no mai le, silong ka siding, kalung gela chu. Doctor ka hinom le ina ka di le ka, ka sim di. Coaching kala di, maybe. Jasu ka tau pa rin na, muan. IS ka hinom na se chu, hiti khom lai chu na level ka daum chu, chi drop zo. Doctor ka hinom na chu khang che. It grew to the point that I could no longer think of IS and as an option. Then tilaya chu ke ho family hi jing ka sia mata a tho te kai ve ka pa jong ex army hin jing mata a tho ka nu ka pa chu mata a tho ke ho zo siang mata ka tho ziu just sun ka pa mai cham hi punga every morning 5 a.m. hi 5 to 5:30 mai cham ka nei jing ho he 2001 2002 2003 so mai chama hi ka din do ka sei tai patheni na hon silong nei sol god wang win patheni doctor ding nei de so buy me a book.
Hola, hulay apa da tupon na umita mo?
Umlo.
Te kai lom
Ah,
tupon. Hulay apa da si
exactly.
chota nomta.
Something like
Okay.
that. Yes, something like that. Something like that. I am happy you bring up that one. Aze chu. Pathin hingi ho wa hi le avoid za the ngai chumwan. Na, kum hi za Christian hong hinunga pathin to ki ho thelo pathin o za thelo ki ti chu something is wrong with our faith ka ti chu. Okay, I had the inner voice na which tells me what to do, which told me that I have to become a doctor. God made me to become a doctor. Now, I had that voice and I boldly spoke out to my family. And then you know what happened? There was pin drop silence. Nobody agreed.
You could have been like the one who discovered that buoyancy. Ang mo to eureka cha holay lang got nga por hilam kit hilam patan do time. You could have been that way.
Something like that because the voice was so loud inside of me. It was so loud and so clear and so sure. I had to tell it boldly. I told them I am meant to be a doctor. God wants me to be a doctor, not IS anymore. So forget about the Silong thing. They even sent money also for my forms and all. So it was against their wish. I was alone left. They all left me in the room, and my dad came back to me and told me, "My son, reconsider your what you said. Naglunggel chu ga gel pakidin. Na ud onzong. Iti MBBS kiti chu sum tampi du da hin. Iti ka hin chok diu ham. Na ute zong sei ngai vin alungi mu ve ati cho. Ken ka sein ken imazo se chilai chu internet zongom lo competition refresher kiti ho na competition success review CSR
CSR.
ko pa na hin cho ji chia ko na ka vet jin tin junior science refresher JSR kiti kha science student ha na kit ji chu ka ki cho ojin tin subscribe zong ka bola hi chu ka sim hi chia ko na chu le khabu apoi modern distance education hello le coaching chen hello na postal study material mu thei dan jong ka kim mu do intin I told them there is something called competition success board at Muzaffarnagar Delhi hecha hin le khabu postal la cho thei kharomin it costs 7,000 but ke ka percentage cho hoi je chun 2,000 discount 5,000 man boni cho pe do you have to buy me those books and only I'll study at home I will not let you spend any money even that hichika say na sanon chu amoding a ha san sa chila ya chu 5,000 7,000 zong a big sum of money cho ale khabu man ke pilowa future IT ka sob di ham mu zong leng amawa na lungi mo hi ken ka sein sponsor kan zi do ding sum na sian lo diu state sponsor ko na ka hin try ding he just by being a book kati and then ken ka sei chu ka sei jing they knew I was serious so the next 2-3 days away ka upato lam ka ngon basa ka kyo hon lo sama lung hang Bia lam ka kong lo no ulal na chilai su ulal hin sub inspector anaji do ta cho sub inspector training a chai til lai service an mu cha din tin so aman ei puya po sa chu sum sang nga chu ka thon hana ti bia na kong kile kin hon to cut short he was not still happy even though he went and bought books for me na so but then I knew how they felt ken cha chu ina lekha ka sima post ka thorule October havela para study material chu hungin tin I studied for about October November December January February chan 4 months hoi ta lekha ka sima hin class 11 hi post hung ka chu zong boldi ima omlo study material hung thong masanga chu boldi umlo je in ka upa ke chung chet apa pasal thumla kami lai pa udunin typing to stenography ga zili nei tin lam ka steno apuna typing to steno ka hong zil so study material hong ka 6 months course ka zil lam ka steno hi typing to stenography means shorthand 6 months course di ya 3 months asu apona ka chai velni syllabus ka chai asim medium talo so I could memorize whatever I was taught and then the teacher was surprised. Look at that fellow. He spoke. He's here 2 years already. He could not digest, but you finish in 3 months. I have nothing to teach you. I have to give you the certificate only. Typing zongkan sa intin. Alam ka stenopachin. You are the one who has finished this course in just 3 months. First ever idea. In between achu. Stenography certificate dongkan eh. Son henato.
ale hulai pada ki man ka henai chi khana no mata le mo
Something was there
kain
already.
pas ki man
Guidance
ka
in
henai
Tana. Yeah. No time was wasted. Yeah,
ale hoya exam na papia
no. To kay man kahinay na siya. To kay man kahinay le kabu kasut na ding azong hi. I did not know medical doctor kat ki hi no ma typing ibola ka zilhan. You know? To hi le kabu hi patinin le kabu isut sa cho. Kay man kahinay sut na ding azong typing. My typing speed is very fast.
what is the typing
I
speed
That time exam achu
now
40 watts per minute. Now it will be like 30 maybe 30 maybe or even more. So even today I spend the whole day writing a book for students. It will be coming up soon. Burning desert ki khat lekha bukat ka sura hitwai. I like typing. So God was there. Came and Kenai was already there. Na say tamachi there was something guiding me. Na
ken
one.
ken
So
le
so
kha
that's why
ken
I had 4 months. 4 months study material hongta October ko na 4 months is soon le jana lekha ka simahi. I just didn't go out. Christmas azong, Christmas Halloween kong kat yong ka kailo. Kane ding me po zong kanu na hindop tho ina kane. Me visitor zong zong le ka to pi man lo. So I gave my all in all 16 to 17 hours so le khasim na ka manjeng hi. Bune washroom toilet that's all. I came out of my room. The rest of the time I spent studying 4 months. Ya para tu exam ka hin bol para. Pathin zala chu next year chu MBBS entrance chu kamu pai pai
exam hoya na ba bole
exam chu khatna chu Silonga Armed Forces khat ka bol chu zawa
FMC mo Armed Forces Medical College
FMC aims chu Guwahati ka bol Armed Force chu ka hoi bol in tin ka kinep tho ya hi wanga chu selection che chu kamu lo chu zawa chu
percentage very high
yeah selection percentage but my performance I thought it was very nice but I didn't make it that exam. I first attempt hintin. Abana chu Manipura wang chu na meya main target chu Manipura hintin. Manipur Medical Selection Board Medical Director achu exam meya kapi over. So meya chu pathinlung sera chu Manipura chu anaha athohi. Applicants to kitam ma maintain only 15 seats MBBS for the whole tribal community all over Manipur. Only 15 seats. Not to complete the volunteer. So I appeared the exam and then 1 week left. Result out masang 1 week gave so. Chu Manipur board exam he had you chu chilaya chu negative marking kiti haru maintain. It's correct answer carries 4 marks. But if you make mistake, you are to pay penalty of 2 marks, 50
Per
per
question.
question. Per question, which means you lost 6 marks for every
That
wrong.
means answer with descriptive mo, objective below.
No, objective type. Objective type hinge negative marking to 50%.
Mo.
You UPSC to 0.25 here. Mole 25% here. But what I'm going to tell you is that exam sunga hi health minister anahi chu our very own puts Dr. Charlton Lian Emo health minister na hintin. May hon along team set the over chu MBBS 15 both tribal applicants 3,000 to 5,000 ki umzi. Jila it's only 15 MBBS ki hengding. Hiti zong so vet la lova. 1 week result out ka gap mark checking sunga chu health minister pa chu anal hepu vintin dan khat ana semova. Cut off mark. Masanga chu the first 15 will be selected. Netima, it doesn't matter about the cut off mark. The first 15 will be selected. Chikumahi cut off mark hin semu vintin. A negative penalty to change hilo. It will still stay as 50%, but an ST candidate must get more than 40%. It is not so simple. And general should get more than 50% after negative marking of 50%. Chichu, Dr. Chantin Lenin, a content to hoita na simlo tin soy na kai ta chu. Soy na kai tin result hung out ahi. Cut off mark to result. Exam ki bezo sa exam nunga zo chu rules and selection rules to change, modified he. And what happened was this Sunday morning the result was announced. The previous Sunday we gave exam. This Sunday morning the result was announced. And then I was at Game Village with my uncle. Fazang Toma, Fazang Toma Kaumin. Three boys were talking to each other. What happened this time? Only one ST got selected until so. Mele Pawana. Mate. Chingmi makak selection oye. Tin tong kayo. Kenong kaganay 19. Kan tu exam ka bozo su ka panel ko ma tu chung ma chu first ka hong de I'm gonna tapi tha ho acha nu te ko ma chu na I'm gonna top this exam this time kagati. So they were laughing at me. You always say you will top, but you never get selected. They were mocking me. But I thought I'd get selected. My performance was good. And then these three boys were talking to each other. ST khat bo se pasik atin tin. Kenong ka gana tin. May hiam lang kitim be se nai lo. What is his name? I mean, katile. I forgot. It started with P. Is it P Hegin Tungdim kaga? Yes, hoini chumine nang khang bra. And I said, "Hey ne kaga it's me." You know, the feeling was so huge. Chilai chu result out di pala zan khova mina ga ngazi u so sin ka tan ke chu hoi lo nom ta ga ki mun tin. Around 9-10 a.m. azu ka result ka head TV da yengo TV vein your name is there and kyang ina ka chia TV ka vele only loan ST selected atiwa ke min bo siam kila and then that time Sin TV there is no ISTV they call it Sin TV or something and I kneel down and pray and thank God so that was how I prepared and got selected for the
Anang
exam.
yan le. Anang yan le viewers tam join an thelo du hin mo. Eci nang exam pia la ya. Eci lai pana chui le need kitian om nai lo mo. Need kitian om nai lo. In place of need Manipur kon rim sa pen khoi le Manipur kon da hian adang at pen khoi le PMT ki chakan om AIPMT All India Pre Medical Entrance Test mo. Tua ki heng hitain abanin tua nang gen le mo gin. Puma sanga Delhi YouTube channel kang bol tunga interview kana bol khat es thar mate to chu SSC bange BSF bange khara SI chu ta mo es thar mate kana interview khara cover interview khara again medical langa jong ken kana piano mai wanga ka pi thilo pijam tile coaching kala lo zia kon coaching la khel ngai ham tila hitia chu kan he nin tin chen kan again mo mo cha
Oh.
emi inam
Hmm.
sunga ko career counseling is very important mo
Hmm. Hmm.
mo cha azola nga na tilger khat habbe khaleng habbe leng napan mi so tham lan na nan a thein chi mo
Hmm.
hu cha dam doi pe le hu cha hu le na ki dam me
Hmm.
ki ging ta chin dam doi khat po po ki len chin na ki dam me
Hmm.
and the same thing still practiced by lai tui medicos lai tui pa mo nain kom lai ba ama jong
Oh.
mi na na te sawa thamin chin a the ve tu ta na
Oh.
then
Hmm.
aga pia high school kai lai bu khat kan nei kha bo ho lai bu pian khung na ki gu sa thing thang dam doi ki chi na the khai
Hmm.
lai bu khat in chin
Hmm.
oyam de he chi ki ho na na ngai tha thing thang dam doi ki ti le kha bu nei nom kha valin het saben lang scan copy be ka de ti ken se nom hin ten khu bang he chi le
Doktor
thing
umlo na ki ti chu ham. Doktor umlo na
ke abu ko ma mo a ko vara khu thing
ah.
thang dam doi ki chen chen
Oh
oi
oh
na
oh.
ki ti le oi na ki chi la noya hi chi lo hing ine le phai chi hi tai po le
Acha
phai
acha.
cha tam pi ki gel vo hu
Hmm.
khat kana ne hoya para ka lai ka thelo but somebody has stolen it away in chen
Hmm.
okay ale tua azo ka sei pen ester khu ama chu
Hmm.
as 6 attempt ssc 6 attempt a pass
Hmm.
ka interview masa pen te la a hit loi pol hin chin mo first
Hmm.
a pass in chin a document a exam a result who aswa hundia aswa lo zia result declare on or before chitia na khazia manipur
Hmm.
university at chancellor vice chancellor anaki boyzia a result so hundia na swallow in huzia fail
Hmm.
chidan mo
Oh. Hmm.
akhat ani ve nai cha ma khat an fail mang ne fail cha noi cha lelen a gup ve nang pass so
Oh.
chidan do how do you think what is
Appreciable.
your opinion on her like she was of the opinion then that without coaching she cannot appear for mbbs chidan do khani kian khavo
Hmm.
bitin na gelam nangin
I think that was a wrong notion. That was a misguided thought. So that should not be the way you should have thought. Cái chú coaching cái lạ lâu cái say ta số là na. Đi son cái lạ lâu hin ina cái sim zeng mui zol copy à. Sang I got forest get a room. Tolin be in no ya le kha cái sima. Thali sung chu. Cái sima coaching lâu hi la chu. Exam chu kana crack hi. Coaching chu compulsory hi be. It depends on how much you put in your brain plus the blessing of God. Chi chu in ka gelin. Chú tiếng là tuition thì họ về dùng hi high school अपन dùng tuition math hiền and science hiền pi dùng là kana la khap point 11 12 fa dùng tuition kala point serious side i ma tuition kala point is it chun career guidance focus ei pating la chapang ho ko mana don't ever think that tuitions are compulsory for success coachings are compulsory tu ni kale khap su na non so ka zaw sa hi coachings and tuitions are not compulsory for success they might be necessary but they are not compulsory so best example su ke hi zeng tuition hin khuwa zong la khalo coaching zong la khalo patinin by sheer of blessing and faith in God and hard work MBBS zong a lot hin sa in chu ting la specialist ka zil na ding a zong chun MBBS is size ting zong la mi ho del hi achieve ala ka sima coaching ala over paying guest out mobile loi la pai hon exam PG entrance exam ading a need PG ading a ke prepare hin ke chun sen von ka chin service ka bolin be yang ka chin posting pum pum ale kha ka sima pathin in a phat cha postgraduate sit zong ai pi ke he so it's a misconception that coachings are compulsory to get selection in medical entrance exam I'm one living proof that coaching and tuitions are not necessary see take home message ka say no me
coachings and tuitions are not necessary for those who are from
not compulsory
not
not
compulsory
compulsory
not compulsory
yeah
for those who are not no for everyone but if you can afford there is an added advantage more there is an
yeah
added advantage like
yeah
it is something like all phones are the same but iphone is unique sidanewa muiva mova pa gear sada no naga history is unique me then sir what about this naga movement what is no naga history is unique he always stick to nothing other than naga history is
yeah yeah
unique
yeah yeah
The
Yes, yes,
solution
yes.
will be unique at Chida Neuta by Inchen. Ale
Mm-hmm.
MBBS paya rim sanaba bolsung in bang hasan and that way. Any difficulty that you face due to financial problems or being from a remote village or from a humble education background.
Yeah. Yes, same and similar all through all story all throughout. No, class high school hin class 11 12 hi zong le class 11 12 fa jeng a zong na zong ki su loin ni ve thum ve ka ki chonin class 11 12 ka sim sungin zong lam ka copy jeng a zong na di ta ba zong kana mai mo zin gen thein na ngen so hi kla I khat rims medical kan simin bang hostel ki o ai ki nei na ding chu wang aboi ta point hi zong le sumle pai ha san na wang chu nei i da kha point hi zong le pathin zalen ka sei ta bangin pathin ka upa ka uta pen pa class 7 12 I supporting in central services it to sai MBBS ka hin zil pharin ke chung che da pa jong central service an ji do sa kedin ka ulonin iti chun ka ngai chat ho ani honin aki thol honin ei pe jingovin aval set in wangi pe pobi le khabu ka de ka ngai ho chu ka utenin ei support honin aji teo zia hin nei kitin ka uta pen pan ka uting nu Missing nu zong na het mai the ya na high school la
Missing
ya.
no there. It is
Ah,
it miss na himo high school la ya.
ama chu ke hodinga ka mo ka impinu hin. I'm very fortunate to have her. Utabanga ka now ta mga I lung sit jengo ke hon jong utabanga pen pi tabang ka gelo. That's ngai du ta. Ka ute ni lung len ta ina support hin ama ho chunga tu san gain. I'm fully indebted to them. Zong le background educational background hian lang ima zo se jong chu yes loi le pai ho chu anu le pa doctor hong hisa ai lo le mi nei zo cha te atam thei le jeng ovin ei chu thing hang kho chonga ko na ki hunga hin jildi atamin ki balance ding atamin ki pet sap na ding atamin everywhere I go I have to learn something new I have to keep my four third eyes open six sense open all the time and learn thing fast then me thei pau jong ki ma ki hello first year sunga chu ka mo tho ka jil do jing hinไม่ได้พอสุดเทมขัดบอลนักเขียนที่จนกุมขัดสุงินกันจิลโดอินจุดเต็งแหละเนี่ยเลยจะได้กิติหอจงเฮียป่วยมอมาจริงใน medical line นะฮินเลยขับผู้ส่วนที่ทำซุ่มมองกิเปกัลวาลา extra อีเด็กดูเนี่ยนั่นดิ่งบางจุดกีในโซโล่ plus วันเขียนหอจริงจงก็จีดิ่งอาจง I took whatever good cloth I have วันหอยนะก็อุทิศจงไม่เทก็ไม่ยาก็กิบบัวก็จีหินวันท่าจงกิจโจโซจีเราอินเลยขับบัวกิจโจเลยขับบัวมันทำอินตินนี่ที่อาจูสมเลไปลังอาจูกาติงาเห็นขวเก็บมังอาเลยข้าสุนักกิสิมาหิน MBBS กิติจูเลยขับบัวเงินหิน free time เราเจงหิน assignments posting medical posting มีที่จง arting dissection bolding คือดำเราจงกับ wedding ที่สันจง operation มุนาจง cheating เลยข้าจงซิมดี MBBS course is one of the most difficult course in the world in educational institution cho hi this way hi it was not an easy life hi full of struggles a subject ta ba jong ha sa over and above that sumle pai financial crisis in na sata in jong a effect pai
ตัว army อะก็มลายอะมั้ง Surat Garh military hospital la doctor khat to ka ki thei khaun chin so he was a forensic doctor mo amana gen na khara ka lung sima kilo jing khat ko forensic te ka thil bol te I bol ma sa zui don lo ki bol thei lo chi like the body has been exhumed mo mi sa khat body khat awi sa kila din hu cho ha sa hi mei chi dan no khat gen na bangen forensic lang ne khat be expose an na ne khai
nei ka nei MBBS la compulsory in mithi om phating le na nilininga ki drowning case of bang sung po sa nam se jing ti hovel forensic department in a cozy over a forensic department ikpitai postmortem room moka mortuary ki chizia henki jong man phallo imak jong man phallo itia chu class A kila apia yo zo ho chu ni pp don mai the students also sung po lewa nam se king nam intin lung kiat ke dia brain kila do di ahar hong kila do di demonstrate hong ki bol di as stinky nam se jeng ini lun san ni thum zunga zo isang kol mi thi nam na lai ti ho vel so na ki experience ka hai mil thei lo chu 2007 hin ka he in alubuli 2006 hi lai kilome bom hong po ke malwari so me leiting noi mi hon etek na bolovin nu mei nu pi ni le pasal ni athi thilong chu mo ka hin po vin azing in postmortem ka bolovin ata saw zong very fresh set thet na lai bom zia pet pela thizeng hi vin ata saw full of pita splinters ahin we did postmortem yeah that is one of the postmortem experience that touched my heart how life uncertainty of life le lung si lung ka sa walo ka sumil thailo so pan le droning case anam semo mong khat ka do don su ka sumil thei poi that is experience as a doctor na
ale thil incident de khat hang do mo do telek mo i sangam pau talo emlal zo hu sing tang sing alangang sin
I know the story
ale
ka he chu
who pian who like after 3 months ahan khwa para va kila kian chin hu para bang ki thei thei dia just for viewers tiana thei thei na din mo mi sisa akibu isa khat hania thum zawa asilwang va ki to khia huwa forensic ki bol hu huwa para bang ki thei khia thei ya
acha ama case chu yes he is a nice person to me and he was very fond of me also na ma chu problem nei jong dei process in kalunga se le jingin anawang si in heti chu mi thi sa kila do kiti exhumation kiti na exhumation si chu forensic department hon khonunga dan dung zia ga cho do zio hin chiwa a het diu chu piam ti le mode of death avun ho chu talo mai the na talo mai the la zo ale mut ta ti ati niam zo se flesh and all must be gone by now they have to examine the bone and all for example ma chu gari accident dana mimik athisa gari accident dana umahin jong le in koten ki thatma sa gari to ki son lu hetia ekiu sa bolo murder case homicide a hetia chu case a bolo hiding a hin ja chu confirm na dinga chu agu ho examine body agu bongumam ki jeb na umam askal na alu gu chu ki ham ki lo ham na a khut bongam bong lo ham a accident dan to a bone injury chu ki to am ki to lo ham ti hold on na dinga exhumation ki bol hi de hi
okay
a report bang ka het apo
to kang do pen hi la ayam lal thu hi la wen tin just very strange case ka thei ja mo the body being exhumed after 2-3 months uja kang gen thu hin
it's not uncommon in medical science na ita bang so exhumation is very common thing ki bol zi chu chot cause of death to prove the cause of death ma
ale don mbbs phayan na bolin rim samo ei mi sing tang mi jong tam ding na junior na senior jong ei mi jong tho ding ei mi gen lowa yes an te jong ma ma din chen bang chi dana tua na kampol keng ni to bang chi dan wang ki mu khaw we
marriages are made in heaven kiti chu mai lo di ham na ti chu hele mi bi na chu there was very slim chance that I will ever get married also not in a wildest dream also ama hi ka classmate chu first mbbs akona first mbbs ahunga first day akamuni apala chu ne kha
basanta hai dut sang bamale
ha acha lo dan chu kana vet nomin aman jong first day ai mu chu na mel chi jingi somehow classmate ki in itia chu class ung kila khom ung ki to khom ke kamin pia ki pan ama via ki pan p q r s t u v qrs min chu umbe se lo na grouping ki bol pathing le section wise class jong min dung je alphabetical order a group ong ki sim pathing le ke nyong group khara ka pan khom khom jeng hon likewise so we got to know each other and talk yeah like as friends only and then classroom was also like that we used to like talking to each other as a friend. Nothing like that. Romance lampa chu give ka vet te lo, but ya chu give up pision nom nom intin not so jong ki share zia ama hi handwriting gang intin a notes ana si zi gang zi notebook ho ki share ta chu ka ki help to zio hin MBBS ka inside va he chila chu phone nai lo cho mon MBBS lai chu phone nai lo phone
Yeah,
he 2006 7 la phone hongom panchu Nokia hong hi di keypad Nokia QWERTY jongom nai lo na 2007 in lai chu chu phala Aircel ki ti hong like that so phone hong ngam phala hi problem ho subject ho topic so phone hong ki discuss le Kini phone ka kyo pala tu chom chom ka kyo hon ka nga thei zi lo 1 hour 2 hours ta bang ki ho thei zi hostel
talk
ki
time talk time ta matam na lai cho.
talk time
Tu lai
message
bang
lo
unlimited talk time te nai lo. Top up keyboard nge ngong.
to bang ki proposing som nga man ni to le 100 minutes ti na chila chu message on su 10 rupees 50 message
SMS pack,
SMS
magic
pack
pack,
kya ba ki
red
bol zi
cutter,
na
light call.
halung hello me na sim mo na ding a zong kiwa ki ding zi in tin ni thum ke ya Aircel sim ga ki kila aziz again manvel ki pekit na lai as validity zong top up ki bol zi kit na lai di those were the time na chitin MBBS
Then
final
how do you get married? No chu zan siang mo dan siang mo.
I'll tell you to chu MBBS exam ki sai ta intern song ki bol ta na sa intern sa chu posting chom choma ki chi chi ta chu so uh we like maybe we like accompanying each other lan song kine home posting on ki la home ta and then ni la jong le problem ho ki share to phone ki ho wa hi le 1 hour ta bang non to ki ho ho jing ta si phada hi khat ve hi kaloi pa doctor doctor lo sei kholen te lia om pa hi to FCI ya tong pai ka classmate pa high school la pa hi Amazon polanga study suti si leki ko mahongi pa pa si so khat ve jong hongi na hin tan slai phone ka kyo hon le ama wanga zu ke ni phone ka hon ka nga hon talo e vet vet ko ham na ki ho pi tin tin ka classmate ho khat he ga ti le chi chi he ga ti le chi wang he phone call mai mai ta poi there is something an ga tin tin ma taung poi we are just friends there's nothing like that ka hi poi nang in some feelings than in I can sense that amatsu expert momong itin lap lang atsu na high school apat ki pan senior momo high school ya live later zona boy girlfriend ona ne ya kana pole na nga ahin amatsu na say no nothing like that no she likes you and you like me you like her also auntie that's I don't think so Gati. Then the next day she called me again we talked for a long time ati pada hi Try ka so pipa Dr. Steve Minludin khatve hin say tin. Nang ne hi there is something na propose de. You just tell him her your feelings. Tin tin so ken jang chu nunga jang ki hel khalo khotia chu. So I asked her through phone directly ken to say di boli ka tes ka bol jing jing khat chu na hin tin direct ka to jing phone. And then she said give me some time. And yeah. So after a few days, Minlun told me, "You go face to face in Dongina team." So I just boldly approached her and asked her, and she said, "Okay." Anti Palatu, we became boyfriend girlfriend, and then in Tanska Zozo Vachu,
Tren
she didn't want to go home
tren.
anymore. She didn't want to go back to her home anymore. I not zinom talawa ke kizui pai pai hi.
So
She's
it
from
is not.
This
It was
from
not.
it is Zhanjiang. Yeah, this is
It was
Zhanjiang.
not
Nah.
Dan Theng. It was Zan Theng. Ma adwa
Zhanjiang.
gen le.
Very
Ane
purely
Doctor Minun ko
Zhanjiang.
nang to ko junior zo senior zo.
Minlun mo. Minlun.
Hmm.
Minlun is junior kay sanga kum 2 or 3 years junior hindi.
Okay. Na minu nang gen le. Nang ako pia ki pan ama via ki pan. Mo.
Very near. Very close by,
Ane.
no?
Can you relate with something in the history in the Indian Polity.
TV nara simharao.
Yes, exactly. It was a time when Indian economy got liberalized under
Oh.
LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Chin chin, just mind game gen me by mo. Just for the
Nice one,
sake of
nice.
itself. Ale, huzawa bang service na muma sa pen eh.
Yes. Ha, casino. Zantinga ka ki Zampia. Gawati lang ka ki Zampia.
Yeah, nakizam to, nakizam to mo.
Ah, ka Zam. Hindi ka ki
Asa
pai pai
inlang
sa.
nang puyu lo mo.
Ka ki Zam pot tizo ka ki pono. Tizo
Acha.
wa kaung kile hapta khat zo vela kaung kile pai intin. Kaung kile le a azingnia interview khat MSF on. Medicine Sans
Science
Frontieres,
frontier.
Holland, MSF, Doctors Without Borders.
Doctors Without Borders, yeah.
They are very active now in Gaza right now, as we speak. Tu lai ta tu ni ha news on sun Gaza. A pharmacy do vin kalunga helin ka ve news a. I work. I got interview. I went for interview in tin. I got selected. That was my first job. I got married. I came back home today. The day itself, I went for the interview and I got selected. In kalun to service to muki bang kip same day.
So
That was
nobody's called you.
everyone was so happy.
Ale, what
No.
let's now I will not ask the present earnings, but your first job, what was your salary in your first job?
MSF pay chu hoi chu chilai dinga chu na. Hoi tiu te. State service ho chilai ya chu state service joint titil ho sang ka lo tam hi but chulai ka ti chu 2009 kuma hin. 9
2009.
9 April
6 pay
April
umta.
April chu 6 pay num nai lo hin te function nai lo di.
9 umta.
Umata. Tai wa state chu ki follow ham chu ka
Stay
hi na.
that's very slow.
Ki follow nai lo hom na lai chu. I have my first pay was 29,000. And then
All
chilaya
combined.
chu all combined. Yes.
Meron till
29
thank you go 29,000 in hand mo.
in hand
Ale
yes.
hulay nang to bang state government natin maza lo away, doctor.
Chilai chu ka senior khat pa chin 22 vela lo.
Acha. 22 is very much mo.
In tin na 2010 chu January chu Delhi ka chin tin. Delhi ka chai le to Saikot MLA pa Upaulin lalhi. Upaulin lalhin an ne dingai ko wa. Ama office ama chu ikhat parliament house a ho na. To ita chu asang tho ta chu. So I had to Paulin lalhi kaniu ke hodinga kaniu chapa hin katupaw hin. Awuta pen pa NG hau ki zinu ku ke dinga ka uta pen nu ahikidin. So we are very close in two ways. Anu khulung dimte amo ta pen ain pinu jong thong dim ke uno hikina hin. That's we are very close. Bune dinga e kowa bu kane khong vo sa ulam khulhing haloi nu na honin chu kane khom ovin. And he asked me one question. Like you asked me, is that alone? I said I earned that much. So 33,000 Velkalota, so with increment by that time. And I asked him how much he earned. He said he earned around 70. And he told me one thing. Gin, he said, yes, Katila. If we can trade job and you ask me to exchange mine and yours, I will not think twice to say yes. I would take your job and give you my job at all. And then I was thinking, what madness? Delhi nom tao might be say the but I kept thinking all this time. I reminded him. That day you told me this word. I still remember. And today I know what you mean it. Amazon nam ngai lu hintin. Nam pia dinga na to nom ja chu lokala pa chu na homestay home chu no masa chu. So that's about the pay. So it was a handsome pay for that time. Yeah.
Na loy nu la sep na bang si kumang nuya banga se betun.
Kaloi nu he MSF sukum khaleke vel kana to intin ka to zawa he NRH ma he 6 months ka to kidintin chu kala he state service hung ki kola MPSC exam ka to le 2011 a January achu MPSC selection kamu intin. Kalau inu exam chiku masu same MPSC in doctor ho recruitment ni ve yakolo January akhat ke selected ka hita December akhat ve yakol kilo December asu kalau inu appear ka bolsa selection amu he. Same year we got state job, but 6 months apart, 1 year apart.
Ale tua nang na sem na pian khu district hospital na sem na pian khu state job mo.
State job here.
Ale like somewhere during those days mo. During that peak violence.
Violence, yeah.
Violence lai mo violence masang mo Churachandpur Medical College adinga ortho professor kila nang na chinglo. Te khat chingin chen baya khana na phun na khat letter khan kana sim khaw. How was that?
Yeah. Violence sanatu ke janim sachu senior residents kana bol hicho kumthum na. Violence chu kumthum kal hinna di hintin, but violence erupted or ga sachu ka kichai di hintin. Sizo wachu displaced kaung hita. The displaced Zawahi at the request of the chief secretary of that time order khatso intin medical college sa attached dingle CMC students ho ortho subject hilding achu order so intin kana hilsing intin. I was helping the CMC. Then came 2024 October achu interview khara hin call of intin ortho adinga hi assistant professor seat khat.
Permanent.
So Permanent, yes, permanently. So sit khat hahin ko vintin chiko ma subject sagi velahi 7 departments ana ortho is one of them. Assistant professor he mi somleni athen no athen diu te china dinga hi ortho ahi mi nga ka kitiadu ke to Dr. Pausiam ka so pipa le me he hothum. Among them I was the most senior. And I got all the necessary experience and documents and supposed to be most eligible also. So ken jong chu amu sa ka ki gel tai mi zo sen ki mu ding a gel. Interview ke to chief secretary Panzong interview bo Janim's head of department Panzong interview bo I answered everything perfectly.
Correctly ke man kay nai.
Perfectly. Even chief secretary Dr. Joshi told Dr. Hegin, thank you for the answer. Yeah, he was so happy. But then when the results came, one Meitei fellow got selected. My student actually.
Who pen bel kang do na khu. Was that
Very
a ST
unfair.
quota or a open quota? You are
Open to
unreserved.
he. Open to he. Unreserved to he. Unreserved to he. He's only CMC ki disi Churachandpur Medical College lamka di hiya. AP som le ni ka sei nom chu ke kyo hilo department zo sia jong amy ho interview ki to so ke pharmacology zong physiology zong pediatric zong dermatology zong community medicine zong we fill in candidates we fill that in ai wanga na me leiten open lia challenge sei bol now chu amy khat cha selection ki mulo only Dr. Thangjamang how keep ama chu dermatologist ama subject candidates ama bause there was no one to compete him. Ama bo se chu selection amo. Churachandpur Medical College kiti hi a town sunga igam sunga college khat in nation sunu thingla mi ten nation sunu. Jong choi ho campus auma assistant professor kila na jong imite khat cha kila lo mi khat bo se kila a competitor room lo ji mai maya kila. He chi chu is like a tight slap on the face. So unacceptable hi cha chu. JP Nada Union Health Minister pa Komaleha kana suluhi WKZ ICT zong chapateng ZSF ke so kitwa complaint kana bolova memorandum kana thon wahi.
What was the result of that response? Anything?
The result was as expected, like any other FRI that we have filed so far.
FIR.
Yeah, same as that. No one listens, but we had to do what we had to do. We did what we had to do. So that much helpless we people have been, and now he's an discriminated levang say here.
Military tama ki gendil NFA mo. No further action.
Chitan deu
Then
kachina.
ale abana pe to bain mo nang how do you differentiate mo tungdim and lungdim khaviti cha tungdim na chijela khaviti cha lungdim chijela bayan ngai dan
Good question. Good question. Like you said, Keman Kahanai, whatever happens in my life is not accident. So even title kamandan jong hi meaning nei in pathen in ai man sa in ka gele. Ka ute ni lungdim hin ke tungdim ka hi. Aje chu kapan adam line pathen kana ho pi na hi le. Tungdim are the same. Is ya chu ken ama ko ma lungdim kaman thei di ham ka ti a kapan permission i pi a tungdim chu official ya kana mana hin. Focus point ke chun what's in a name is society wahin aji chu tungdim kiti aum lo hi point zo pau thola zong tampi omin paite la zong omin te dim chin la zong tampi omin barma sunga zong tungdim tampi omin tungdim de tungdim ke banga hi tungdim chu tha do speaking power chu tungdim ti na chu hi sing is ya chu ken tungdim chu spelling zong no min min a simphat teng zong le zadang hona simphat teng le pronunciation zong a hoi spelling zong no me tia chu simply it's like I am just changing my shirt just as summer and winter dress when I speak in apau koi jeb langa ka pau pha le tung dim chu kaman sing but officially thong dim kiti hi za dang ten tampin thong dim ati pha ten pronunciation hi donga ko do zi povin tung dim ati le ko do no ma sa zo oi he cha chu officially achu kana ko ye hi but a larger picture of it dinga hi i society wa hin sei khat anein imite hi very fluid society hi win pauzo sia pungjong ki the thang so ke hi win tu nai cha talo late thang ko pau ngai te sar shi thang ko pau ngai te is retire pan autobiography asu na jon chun tungdim samte hang sing gui te ma pungjong sia pauzo sia tribe zo sia pa hin imite hi ki khen thelo hi we nam khat chi khat nang hoke hote ki khen thelo te hi we ti ve sa na hi etia chu example ana min pai tungdim zong ana min pai I think I'm a living example, a proof that we lamka denizen ei mi te zo se khoi ma rigidly apung le changa ki khen the hi povin a khat hiu ve in sung khat hi mong ve ti hi phot chet na a hi tin kala ai that is the message chu pa ting le tungdim mai lo le phung le changa I boy jing thei lai siova I sensitive lai siova hi nam khang to lo hiu now indicator khat a hi nam khang to hiu wa I khan to pa ting le nang ho ke ho phung le chang ki sei na pharum loading you can be any name you can use whatever you want but be a useful human being what's in a name what's in a name what's in a title
yeah
message bigger picture arum tung the message
tua tungdim lungdim nan sei le ke jong high school class 12 kana sim la ka MIL teacher pau tua talo lung se ta pu Richard lungdim PT Richard lungdim mo lo ma pa hi to kloi hon jong e chi kloi hon an vet le he du hin ta tha du cookie kana la pi ho Ebenezer Academy of first batch science of first batch kan hin 2004 4 to 6
Nilam kana
2012
Ebenezer comedy Nilam
yes
kana
Ebenezer Academy so thadu cookie chu ele sar PT Richard lungdim na lion ai pi class la ngayam na hi tan nunga hel dani ki hole ki chai thadu ki ipi ki hilium chomam timam zon lingle nang thun ti ovel ai level NC dong illa puate vel til tom wo gospel kholzin chi ovel ai level chemta kun chemata le che story tom damin chen lekha bu hinga do bo tin romantic thu sevte china no sari chat nung di men ko le pha romantic thuang na helin chen ase la ka hei mil lo khan hele mem nun jong an za le hin tin nunga te hi na khen diwa na khen dap be du a khen dinga ka loi nu khen dinga ka chela khan ki jam pi he it that was not the ka sei to mi lo ma na sei hin ka classmate ho jong nang se da le living proof am du hin
yes
classmate te ka junior te ke cho senior pen ke cho first batch ke hi jena senior pen ke yon azunia te hoi am tam jong ki heta lo mo there was a full memory of Sir PT Rizal Tungdim. Later on he became a MDC.
Yeah. He
MDC
was a
jong kain
close
chen.
brother and close friend of mine. Yeah. But he kon chana jong suka ki bom hon chu.
He became a MDC. Then I was in OC Lamdan Post, Army Lamdan Post a kaumin. Chapana suti khong nga jong kaloi pa tua talo paulian bang tua thangjing computer nei mo. Thangjing computer nei thangboy Z thangboy singson ka classmate. Amau digal to kathum wa garia ka tayo zana. Sarpa ko makapa zana ulimu. Ama jong MLA na thanwam ya. MLA na thanom here, psycho MLA na thanom here, ibanga that doesn't materialize due to unfortunate fate of life ma. Ale abanin ki ho to vain kang nang hu tu lai ko GMFDI nang halung lu seng seng amo. Operation na ball human carpenter banga no le horai to na ball no le drilling machine to na ball no le set to na hedin zancha gimle tol ho sa GMFDI tu phone tian na bangai je la. How is it so? What made you so involved in GMFDI?
The same reason you asked me in the beginning of the interview bulana se bang chuna. MBBS zildinga hopi pa mama the inner voice. The same voice tell me to go and to do whatever I have been doing with regards to GMFDI. Same voice. Na ka hin ko ka chia lo na hi. Ipui hoi khat au me sila gao chun I can hear the voice. Hi chi chun silaya GMFDI ya lagao hung vil pa khu. Ka hin khwa ipui jing pa ka ho jing pa ha chunung pathin mo bonga hi eti pa chu. Inner voice a het sa na oma. Hi sok to kil hona silai pathin lagao vil na amun ta ka gachi a. Pathina mo bong heti hi 100% jong hilo 200% kaga phot chena kaga proof a cross check ka bola back and forth hi chi hi pathen mo bong hi ta in hi chi hi inam dam na diule i gal zo na dingole inam ki tun do na din home pi chu hi tai ti ka mo chen se a chilai mo na hi over and above my call of duty not neglecting my job like you mentioned ka bowling ka to ding ka kit saya ka comfort zo sacrifice ka bola ki chol man lowa nam ngai du pasal khat ka hi ja chu inamu asesa lam kai di jong nei thei lo miem hi na a koi ma to ki do zo loading koi ma jong ki din te pi zo loading nam pathin tai lo i wa di hob om poi ti hi ka mu chin ja hilai muna pathin ei tun do nom se over ai hung velo hi ti hi ki che ta ka mo ja I invest my time my energy my intellect and all my abilities at GMFDI.
Tuan tu sei cheng hi keman judicial court te dialogue asi dilang objection my lord kan ti jeng de hin GMFDI hi adi lo chu ken imasa kaha I can nom pon but then from the way these things were rolling mo pathen lagao hung vil ti chu iti dana pathen lagao hung vil ji ham lagao ta hinam ai lo le drone khat to ham ti hoi hal khat hin sei chenola
Pathin lagao vil kiti hi Bible la sa hi it's a replay only. It's not the first time that's happening. Bible la khapoi ti holoi Bible pi Bible sim wang chu ka he point. Jesu jeng jong chu nakidanga hin to a anasa hin su dama mi cho ho mi den ha sa a popularity a hung san phana chu. Pharisees le Sadducees silaya ho hil holoi min angai sang ta holoi chun out of zila eng set suma chu. Beelzebub thanei na mancha hi thil ho pa hi mi chon se hi ya chu a sei thang wa hi that the same replay is happening number 1 number 2 achu pathenin au o ami avil thei mama e chinai mola zong Moses koma hambola me kowin van til chung kilain pathin in ao in Moses a hopi chuteng le Abraham zong Lot hu do dinga van til ho hunga chun I ti ki ho ham pathin to Abraham to phata in simle chun he was talking to God Abraham in pathin in head dan ho zong he was talking to God through the voice ale pathin to mi ki ho jing o ki za the hi zan hi a zong pathin thu pon o min latest pa chu pathin lagaw vilna thu pon zong ti poti thu pon ni ti pha le revelation to imang khom jiwin pathin lagaw vilna iti deu hi Damascus hopi zona Christian ho sugen thading achi Paul chu Damascus lampia vaina sale yesu keuve sola na kiti hi chana chu ama hi ho hil mina sata hi in hi cha chu ipitiam vaina salphala hlu a va akona chu o khat hunginga sol anti da chu hoi koina him atia na su gen thei jing jesu chu ka hi atis aw a ho pi chu na Bible chu Acts chapter 9 a hoi sima hi le ako maum hon sol he chang sia chi hi lo pi chu with his team ako maum zo sen su awa zau chu it was hard by everyone but solin thuki sei chu ata san so pathin jesu chu mong hi ata sana apoma a sei se nga ya hi zong le ako ma hon sol to jesu ki ho chu a zau ei wanga mon thupia gelo ignorable chu but the one that believe it sol chu pathin a ron pia tua hi ngam pila sol hi wangama pathin na koma ume ti chu ki sei thei hi anano tham ho wang chu thigam taw vintin wangam lu lo zong atam zo hi mai thei hi ubi tabanga chu pathin tu ni khwa o ai hung bilu hi pathin mong hi ti hi ke man amun ta ka ga chi a ka ga proof a hi Bible verse some pi approve nothing zong le most important to 1 John chapter 4 verse 2 na 1 John chapter 4 verse 1 bo se chu e hung ki sei pi chu thagaw ta po ta san hewin pathina ko na hi lo phochen ma saw vin ti chu e hung ki sei pi over verse 2 pa ko e ki sei pi zero chu verse 2 a khu definition chu bon definition a chu thagaw chu pathina ko na hi tia na head dio a hi ipi thagaw Jesus Christa ta sa a ahung pina ta sa a cross a ahung thi sei phong le thagaw chu pathina ko na hi ati chu simple definition but very clear Chilaya hung bil hagawin crossa atu sei athi na ho le seda ahin laya anato ho zonga sei pakai Jesu Christa hagaw ama ta achuni hung hopi debate dum lo pisu e pawa se hintin this is simply one proof that it is from God and another Bible asumin ko itadi lew hen Bible adong to proof tai to ka sei adang sei di tampiu me izong le time doesn't permit chichenga jong hi pathina ko hi het se the hi time abana simple simple no I'll finish this one first I'll chiti lo le na mistake di Allah sa saying too as we speak today tu ni hi ni sia pathin thupi a taw khom na hi ni zagi le som ko langathin ni touch every day people are praying at GMFDI to our God, to our Lord Jesus Christ, and they are filled with the Holy Spirit. They are in joy. Koi ma lấy sẽ khang thua hi chana mi him tao khom ti ngai lo chu. Hi chi mai azong pathin na to hi the work of the Holy Spirit hi ti het chen the hi chu. So I give you few points.
Ai le tu hin ken ke chui le kapom lo lang hi lo in na kapom lo lang thu hi lo in some doubt that I have ai le pathian in Paul x bunga pathian hung kila na ho pipion na Satan Abraham na sayin Old Testament na ho na sayin ai le GMFD ai khoi bola mi hem kan aman cha khel ham mi hem umlowa mấy cũng khăn hông ngàn lăng hay là ô số khăn hông ngàn lăng kịp phồng lên cho at least people will say ôi chỉ vang hi pathian hong kịp phồng kịp tiền na hoa cho mi khăn luma ako mà mai cả kịp koya khăn yên ita pau sa ti cho ai lo kịp phun da climatic sumang dila to bang tai ba kịp phun na dan an gelo ham ti cho na because I'm curious ka se na jong hi lo but thu phonum đi thagao thu phonum đi kiti sẽ là mi khát lum te gi ge ama su ai lừa coi hỏi apa na thagao hung di phan le mobile ai ki hodi le network poimo na signal poimo ti ba hu ama chu signal battery to bang na man chaw ham aki phong di te chu ai la aki phone na ka ma thu phong di te chu ipha qualification ham mi khat po man ham ai lo le na hon mi nominate na bol ji wa ama ka ma chu mi ki phong ji ham ti hin seo
Good question. Tu ni azon chu message khada WhatsApp group khada kasun. Imite hi la the hi lo chu mi hi ma mi phalo te hi win tin chili aselai lai bo wi lo aselai lai bo hol mi him te hi win. Lam kai jing zong to sot je zong hello zui je zong hello lam kai zong ma de bolding gel the mi him te hi win. Hi khun hung lam kai de chu khun lam kai de ti win hi chi pa khu tung do zong le wen a sei zui de lo di hi ta bang la chu lung tol ta banga hing mi hem te hi wa hi khatna hem saute to na question aka hin do non chu ni group a jong chun ka sein mi kharin to ana sei ta bang chin chun negative sense in twin sein hi la kenang mi te hi jesu ma ta hung hen lang tu ni khoin lam kai go jong le setan hei ti tho tho diu he mon ilung ge lo phalo na chu khatna number 2 na question a chu ibola mi hem khit thelam man itia le Palm Sunday iman naw wa jong ko na Jesu leisira len la ya Jerusalem kopia dum dinga sangan chunga to wa chu chapang ho le milham hon a hin wa cho ya so ho sana sa wa chu na Jesu ni pi sei ham chapang ho hi suthi bi na ti wa ho hil hon advice a pe wa chu hi chi ho athi ba hi le song chang ho jong yeu do de hi na
yes
tai le to na sei ta ba chu mei kong jong man thei song jong man thei mei kong man ta chu la Moses ko ma Mount Sinai ya na le mei ko ma hong kilang ta chu la mei bola man ta chu la Mount Sinai ma Israel te hin pui do zo wa jong chu a ki phin le tu ni hi koi ka hi ka ki mu sa de he ti ya jing thai ni ani thum ni hit ting le thai ni ting le ka hung ding a hi hi je chun ki su themu bin nami pi te ki su seng sa in Sinai mol chu thoge do bin lang hi chi wa koi mai lu sai nong lu chu thi ding a hi nang le ron bo nong kal do de tia Moses ko ma pathinin thu apia mei bola hong kila lightning thunder sa hong kila gim nei be sia mina vet ngam lo hi chu pathin chu so such is the God we have na is a chu tunia pathin mi hema man jing zong i sei koi te wa hi le song chang le mei kong mang le i pi ti diom thilana to he ti diu su to mi man pa hi mi ping tha chapang khangdong kum som thum lenga limi 34 years mi ping tha hin ko thing mang mi him
na
pathin
amun
ata
au le na gen ke amun au lo ke mi man pa hi mi man nu whatever mi khat bo hi jing ke ha melo la mi jong ki khel ji thom rotation a che thom
mi khat bo man hi pathin khagaw na man hi
alum pen
mi khat bo mi ping tha aman
okay
thagaw gilo hong pha le mi dang aman
okay
pathin
ai
khagaw
le
gilo zong aman
tu hin GMFDI niza kiat niza ko lang tin na sei jing ke ben na koi mai nam songa jong koi ma GMFDI te sei phau mong talo abana no ho hin iti dana say ham like thing noi po na man chaw ham ti khajong ong po doi nat whether you like it or not but KNO has KNO ten letter so PS how ki been assigned KBC ten pastor na to na nei ho GMFD ahung ki lazia GMFD pan na lazia hitin hai sa te hivin ti to makna ho na thu pi ani ti ho vel chu di hinam ti khot number 1 ka dona hintin abanin cha hi chi hin dong ma saw
thing noi mi power mana ki ham bolding thing noi mi power mangi ti wang chu i sei khelo hi tin pathin ho na hin chin ngai lu na nei ta na thil bol wadi poi tia se hin ka he in apial sura chun I pi chu hi le I he deu kha chu taw na ki ti hi inam pi ni poi mo hi number 1 taw na hi GMFDI bo ai taw lo deu ho bung tin ni si ai taw deu he aji chu inam din mo no hi patinin ei tun do lo wa hi le I ma hi lo diu tu chung I galo hi gal ki patila ko na kamu chen le ka seijing chu is a spiritual welfare, a highest form of spiritual welfare hagaw mu the lo wa gal ki sa na hi e hat wangai sa diu hi le nangin jong na hi emon I ma hi lo chula tu chani din zo hi e sa tiu e din tiu khanom hi chu
ai hitan na seva but hitan na seva le inam lam kai te adia amin jong pha ngai ta boy ani vai timuna jing ke wa board front line to defend lo ni tau na power tau na chu pathian chu trial ball ti na ham pakai ka tau de nang ni chen na ball tiam kyo su na jan tau ni ka tin nang in nei veng je na tiu ham ai lo le tau ding ball ding ti na gel kha lo ham
you ask me you answer me this question pungi za sum ki taw ham
ilo
nisya ki
pung
taw
za
hi
so
pungi za sum ki taw ham pungi za sum ki taw ham tell
lam
me
kai
tell
te
me
chu
answer me pungi za sum ki taw ham
anisia
you
na
should know
tau
it
na apung chu ke lo pat anisia na tau
no you should know
ball
it
line vela
you should know it pung sun he
ilo
du ngai
that's
chu
why lam kai te ho jing te even le na ki hop nau chu athang pian ni zan lang hi jing ke na zan
no
lang
no
hi
no
jing
no
ke
no hello soon
chu
always
nei le chu na tong lo wa tau ti nai ta chu le zan nei le chu zan na
11
koi man na to lo ya
11 to 1 na to chu til chom hia I cannot speak on their behalf na I cannot speak on their behalf ke chu ka suti ni le ka zau ji ni sia ka zau zo lo ai wanga chu pung som le khara pat pung khat chan ni sia ki taw hi chu ei ma chama ki taw lo pathin thu pi ki zuya ki taw hin tin pathin ni nei din pi je wa tu ni chan ki taw zo hi chu hi zia hi hobung tin jong I taw jing ni si a chilai bo jong I taw lo dingu mun nai taw diu a hi jing la ya taw na mun ni si a taw na mun sun chu I de over su ti bi go do chu I kyo yu hi nam ti big question he chu taw na hi a siat na ham
aban in tu ma sain allegation khano men na ke chu I was not a party to the allegation but WhatsApp dung hang viral khanu chin khala men jong income phata lo ben GMF da in bola pan in building phata ta in kisa tai tin ain sung video coverage pata na men ipi adi ham ipiti dan ham
a pathian house ha hi chulana pathian house ta ki hoa vai sa de duwa ni de cha long ki su to lo wa pathian ha cha ka he na ka tong ki ti chu za cha ru ma ka gel zo hi by faith and I to hi le we should be wealthy people today le si ra zong I house dingu pathina ko na pathina hung bo ting le it will come from different angles ke zong today I'm here today I was a pauper loi chunga le kha kana sima ni khada an kho khat zong kai kamu zo lo di ni hi chu but I had faith in
but
God pathin
nang so
dum
at
chi
least
ya
you are a doctor ortho specialist state government employees you have your own clinic nu chin khalam ke chu am nu chin khalam ko hi jong ke hello but ama hin to na jong ne lo GMFDI bo wara na tun in building patata ki satai ti khan o maintain se ho nang so active member UN United Nations ile permanent security member khan ne hin na chi ja ko nang ka hin do thu hai
she is worshipping and serving a rich God. Yeah. But in not so like Abdul Kalam in say tabanga. So if you do your job well, there will be so many people. If you earn your bread well, there will be so many people to butter it. Na let Pia Abdul Kalam
okay
say tabanga. Ya so man by faith na to ana sa zendama panpingai te panpia hele out of gratitude I mean it's a lo hela pe o hi faith life a hin ko mang he ke mu dana wang so it's not
okay
unfair means it's blessing gift from here and there recently also I'll tell you she got gifted a four-wheeler she got a gift by force she didn't want to accept it but compelled to take out of gratitude because someone a dying person atiding lai atau pia adam phada ki pa be se zinga ain munazua gari khada cho pe chu anok
igam
pata
igamo hi phata lo in order nai le nu chin holami na jong vigilance te lu ding ka ging san ken bang well true because the income the property is disproportionate to the income ma whether she can justify or not that is a different thing you can't just say egg of something like egg of god or gifted from god gifted from god and you have so much property because
what what what
in
what
this
one, why are you laughing? Why are you mocking God?
no I'm not
God
mocking
is
because
all possible.
no,
All
it
by
is not
faith,
that I
anything can
mock. It is not
happen.
that I'm mocking God. It is
You are
I'm just
mocking.
telling.
You don't do that. You shouldn't do that.
No, no.
it is not that I'm mocking, because we are just talking like what I mean to say. In this, there is a movie Egg of God. Now you have a vehicle insurance mo gari insurance ki line chu gari insurance ki line chin, but in the insurance it is clearly mentioned the thing should not be caused due to egg of nature or egg of God. Egg of God means due to some natural calamities, earthquake or anything, your vehicle damage, then you cannot get the vehicle claim. Vehicle is accident while driving, somebody struck, somebody hit, you can claim. Egg of God, insurance ki claim thelo. Likewise, it is not that I love because of that God, the mentioning of the name God, but I tend to laugh because if the vigilance came to prove whether the property is proportionate to her non-income or not, you can't just say that gift from God, nah. This is my point. You should have, because everyone has to prove his source of income and the type of house that you constructed. Kasi na so again, khovel au mi hin lai ja mo khovel dat gizui bo. Who's again to who's maybe some businessmen may get rich and then they should have income statement, source statement.
Like you say in simple words, more donation. As far as I know, everything happens from donation. But I touch you, according to her, from her husband's pension money and all her savings are to asahin. Ubana. Other things are mostly from donations. Yeah.
Ikwa ijakan selom penta suile nuchin kholam adu da moy ka tinai pon, but when something crops up mo ito bang baila
Yeah.
tilka hongum
It invites
phalle.
curiosity. Yeah.
No,
Invites
not only that,
curiosity.
ito bang tilka hongum phalle, at least from nuchin kholam or from someone, they should have come out to the media na. Ito bang hintain kasi otherwise people will keep forming the negative ideas, and that rumors spread like wildfire, and people start hating that GMFTI in particular. Chidan do again to in mo. Same way I keep on saying nam lam kai ti ho zong til khat development khat hong phan le media hong pau do diu, whatever media we have, nam lam kai te who are political leaders, are uh, su leaders or whosoever, eh, talks tai popular government nothing and talks tai kitile ding hitai popular government ki form ding hitai ta mi pi te ki cha tau mi pi te lungling lau tau amau ima cha pau do mo molo eu do mo molo, that is bad. They should come through the
But you are
media.
not. You are comparing two different things which you should not compare. One is her personal life. Today I bought a car. Why should I come out in the media and say, "Oh, I got this much money and I bought a car or I built
It
my
is not
house. It is my expenditure."
because people knows. Let's see, in your case, if you buy a car, nobody will question. But nu chin khalam pe ko mange inam sunga de kigen tai chan the min avi ain sung video teng lai cha line chin it's a min hung ba tai chan, at least they should have told something so that people will say, oh.
She has told many times. Now you are talking as though citizens. Ima say lo to na ke ba sa ta. So now you are taking the word of the critics. Critics will all find fault in others' life. Mi lung tim se ti ho chun mi hian na bo a sei diu ya na. Aman jong chu se sa su tam ve pi a sei sien ta. Tua ka say atil give dong chu a give dan jong a say ai wanga after few months people will bring back the same topic. For example, sadhu guru holoi chu na Hindu tolima kila khom na jong viral chu, it was 2020 lang thu hita chu gal masang pe thu ya avel vela milung tim seo janan purab zia as though it happened yesterday nei thima thilum dan chu izia chu sei seng hilo chu izia chu about Sue and other things, though, I totally agree. Public forum, let them, they are accountable to it. But as far as this is concerned, she has told whatever she has to say. Muling tun xiao out of jealousy, abula ka say tapanga chu, lung tim se jia chu, aselai la say jeng deu, say sing wang chu hilo chu. That's why this matter ho he, I think I to me it says like she deserves it. She deserves it. She has been a blessing to so many people. Generously people give. She deserves it. This is an example of faith life. Pathin ho di tak mi house pathin house sai ho wa hile iti de dwai vai sa wa kham thei po izu wa ai lawa hile kani le poi bol vai hinu hi za cha dum ta hin pastor ha mai lo le missionary ha mai lo le ho na tong ka he kitia vai cha de do hin jong hi i ho pau dinga hi i ho pau i ta san zo lo ziu ham ti kha dan jong gen thei he if we are a blessing to others, people will bless you back. I feel like that.
kitang ta ka na mi pathian wa house ta ta zo min pathian ho ve ve dustbin khugadam la dustbin la chiang zong ve ve okay tun iki holim na la hung hit thim chet abanin tu chung in ka hung le pukin son haw le khabu mo hu pian lai bu hong dia in ka hung ka kilea date 13 na lai bu ki hong 15 na kile 16 na flight di 15 jana aizola ka gyaun chin le whatsapp ba thilang viral le len chin na thu gen na chet mo na thu gen na mo short clip mizo sen sam ki hoi soutin hile government thil khat le gen ka do
Pasal Zosin.
isi ipiti dana hitabang idea na hin nei kha hoya panan kila ham
Same answer. Like I told you, came on kahenai. Na abula interview bulai say mama choosing. I had the voice in me telling me to do. So pasal khat hina chu nam khan khoding hi kana gel kho zingin. Lekha ka sima panin kana ma ding IP ka bol thayam. Ti su kal ngau min rim sa hostel ka online zong kaloi pa lalpu Dr. Lalpu to. Karong kana is keole nam thu ka sei ji honin. Mi zatang ho chun subject topic ho chu discuss ki bol vin ke ni nam ka ngai nam thu jeng ka sei honin IP bola iti khan to diam aji chu nang ho campus saum khalo me lei ho to le zatang ho to hostel share khalo ho chun inam din monu in he lo mai theyu zadang to interact be se lo wa direct ka Delhi a lekha ga sima job hoi ta hin mo loi jong chun na feel lo mai teu hin ke ho kum nga ta bang chu zadang te to za tin nam tin to kong chen ko mo hin we know their mentality we know their privileges we know where we stand we know where they stand is a he nam pi ading a he ipi ka bol thei diam ti lunggel ki nei zinga iti a hi nam rims kom lai hi in zenim ka to lai hi zong le emi ana sa ho chu ki thopi thei thei ya ki thopi ja me thei hon pharmacy ho loin zong al hep ho loi sumla pi de god ho zong hu thei thei na ki hu zinga lam kai hunga specialist hung hi zawa zong ipi ti le operation hi tam zo hi itauna aki bolin in nam mi sa tem gam danga aga chi a chi hi ovin chila ki zen sai thei dem ti hi bol thei chanung ki bol zinga hin chi to kil honin ka sei tabangin GMF dia ya pathin in hing bil tawin pathin in aidin POV awo in hung vilovin e ho ding in plan anei in inamu tun do ding ago we should agree to that hi chi hi kamu chet ja chu campaign ka bola tu ni chana sei theizo se hil theizo se ka hin bola hin lekha zong pathin in sunin ti ze in kalungila sei je chun lekha ka sunin ke man ke hanai ti lekha bu chu kam chang thusim ho tu in chi English translation ka boi pi na line English translation zong hung so ding he next edition ai to hi around 3800 copies su ki chai hi tai chi chung
let's
so na
focus
he
to Samsao movement
chi chung so na he I keep asking God what will I do next and what do I do next and then this thought came into my mind na sam hoi sawin aje chu kumni zen pathin khagau vilna pathin plan na pathin plan keiman nam ngai lu officer khat mangcha pathin inamu atun do nom si a message messenger dinga e mancha in writing in deeds in words sa kana sei chu izuana sei ta bangchun ade dingi kipung vin aselai lai I seyuvin dot dot nani neuvin ahoi lo lai lai bol vin ide zengovin ichi chu ze in imachal thei pove tu chanin the God I believe is all possible sinading in pathenin na sam hoi sawin na zat nam miten nam na po na ain het thema ke man ka vilna na sei hang sap le hi ain het themova ahin pomova ahi tingle na namukatun do ding ahi tina hi lunggele pe ja ka sam ka hoi saw hin primarily achu second achu inam pumpiun ka vela hi le ese ithum thumovin athuin but ta san na zong in ei povin muding in zong in ei gel ha thei povin pasal ho zong ino no bini pawvin whatsapp ino no bi sevin we don't know what to do I serious pove lam kai hoi sei sevin demovin taw na mang ho zong in demovin tem thei demovin asu sa yum pove I serious pove tuni khoin za dang ten hin vetale cookie zo sa thei sap thei hinaw vam pe dia lom hi vam tile seriousness mu thei di on ground ai ma cham poi really khat ve ni ve chiu kalwa lom poi nam bingin jong i boina la vin cookie zo mi tha do lo jong i boina la yo ve ita bang ho loi chun ETS ho ya ihung ki pe momong jong le ip lo diu ham preparation om lo achu izi a hi serious angai minan de jong le serious dingu e ho jong i serious dingu akana lo ding i pai mang dingu ikilung to diu i pan khom diu unity si hi angai achu ti lo wa hi le me le ten mi hi min jong i mutta po ve masangin how mi ai tiu vin nam khang to lo ti nei heu vin tun wang minai ma chai tiu ve minai ma cha ki ti su so cha te ki na hi minai se ti vin so te e tiu hi ve me le te to chen khom kit nge wa hi le so muai ki muding i cha i tu teu chu mi su apang ding vietnam hi di mi mai mu ngam ta lo ding chi gial ji teng le pasal hinan aki po so po chi je hin pathinin lungkila sam hoi sawin nanam mi te ki gial do na deuvin a serious na dong vin hi je hin chi hi ka hin hoi sawin na hi le a message man to tam pi in tu in mi zal som nga pasal ka thingovin sam ka ki hoi sawin inam pum pin pasal zo sin sam hoi saw leu hen a kind of non-violent protest sung hintin igalu hi ken wang ese hi imu saw i khurai choi hi tai tia ka gela hi ikilung to po wa i sat khom wa i fight khom wa hi le ese chu there is no reason why Indian government should not give us separate administration because there is no way that we can live with Meiteis anymore after all these atrocities and attitude they have. There's no meaning for us to live with them again. Amoto in home nothing minimum talo hi. I seriousness nothing le. I touting zong le tuai ki touting zong le. Patin he say ni pe loi loi vin. Ka Samsao sa hin sao pi sao sa you can do everything. Te patin nga ki tau the hi. Pasal zo sin sami hoi sao wa hele I'm telling you I promise you this. Ilung gelu zong chom di. We'll be serious. Ito itam na zong chu kimo pau ngam ta loading lam kai hong kidem ngam ta loading we will be praying for our leaders
Okay.
hong le cha ho zomi kukia zongi boi ta loading o salang thang na zongi boi ta loading o because we will have the same goal
We'll have the same long hair.
same long hair same
Okay.
thinking
Okay.
same attitude
Nagian ko ko ite seidan khal gel khop set khat zong hin na pathian in Israel cha te an hen lion ke ma hen do te na ke ma nam te ti het na dingin chep chan khon na bolin ti to bang khana khona nang in tan an sei le sam sau ki ti hi high school la kan het khada esan te la sat zal ti ha sat zal te khada umin sat zal te khu ama ho sama ki hoi sau win pathian thu lang to ki sai ham khan hin tin le la mo he
religious matters sanama hi na
ama ho hin la ganja edik ngen hi win nang ana sei dan chu okay tu ni chan mi zale som ngana phata ve sam ki hoi sau it is like sam hoi sau ja muding helowin na sei nom na chu sa ka mu dinga sam ka hoi sau di tile sam na hoi sau jana chu na lung thima sa chu mang talo di seriousness among di thina sei na hin ale
lifestyle
hichi kan prote kan nil kal nom na khati pham tila koi ham nang hin zui thei di na nang mi tam ten na thu sei chu pom ta jong le student hola sam hoi sau phal lo wa sam sao am lấy ta ki kai to teacher ten firstly students are out
not out
police
not out not out
police
not out
students are not allowed to have long hair in the school unless you are a Sikh Punjabi but they're also not allowed to come out you have to tie with a turban okay firstly from my understanding students are out secondly all uniform service police IRB MR they cannot keep long hair they should be like me this is called Fauzi cut soldiers should have long hair short hair you know what sepai hon army ten ibola sam som cha cha ki cheu ham ki ti na sam som ki ti hi the literal meaning of short hair is humility ineusa polite that is long hair short hair maybe your explanation is a different thing but from my side numei te chuela south side na ala numei boys kana tan te wang chu tu chomin ten students are out of the game police
Not out, not out. I'll come to
MR
that.
and
Tell
IRB,
me.
they
I'll
are
come to
out.
that.
They
I'll
are
come to
out,
that.
and
Yes.
all military personnel, they are out. Thing noi mi te bang suile. Yes, they are well qualified. Samsao ta tao movement na. It's he Samsao movement he nang se na suile. Yes, mi tam tain na se bangin inzo na se bangin misinterpret the balls even ken jong na interpretation dan chu kahet hemin ai bangin many people will be out of the game. Ti hi ke gel dan hai.
Can I come?
Yes.
Can I come? Can I come to that? How much every cookies though men, boys and men should ask this question to themselves. How much price do you want to give for your future? What is the point mutiny? 1857. What is the story about? The first war of Indian independence, Sepoy Mutiny.
That was given, the name was just given later on.
Later on, but it was how it happened. Just because the rumors that there was some oil, animals oil, pork and beef oil in the grease of the new guns that were supplied to the sepoys of the time, and then one man, you know his name, lead the forefront not to accept it. Rebellion started. Then that moment, a sense of nationality come to the Indian people. Indian media ngam ngai na ain head to touch. Number one. Number two, Achu Mahatma Gandhi, barrister, South Africa mi vom hon an il mi kang hon an il treat pha na chu India zong ami sa te su gen theya om chu apon at be se zia India hunga civil disobedience movement a hin patch na he sacrificed all his job, his comfort in South Africa, 20 years a barrister, very successful lawyer hunga chilai civil disobedience movement hong pada 1930 1931 na chu kan ting le sol law kiti holoi non-cooperation movement za hin bola Indian gov the British Empire chu a hin hit jeng hitach non-violence mode tuni khoi nei mi te zong hi email ma teu hi in nas satai su gen theuwa inu mei teu kichep na thanga neuwa anop no alo wa zan hi dunga zong na zan hi dunga zong iso pinu khat thikita na cho hi pon na rum hi chu o ei bol na ho hi a hing la ya zong mei a e ki hali gan cha zong I tha ine di zong a hinga ki hali ngai lo pi chu e ho hiam ki hali I loli ki tan piu I chi ho bol mi ho to chun cheng khom thei ding ai gel ha le wang chu to ana sei zo she chu okay he's not possible, he's not possible, they are out, IRBs are out, officers are out, high school students are out, but if you have the heart and the thought and the feeling that Dr. Hegin has today, and you have a vision of your future 10 years, 20 years from now, and next generation, what your children will live. If you are really careful and serious about it, high school, college ka hepoi. Thal idobungai poi tu ni hoin. I martyr son gale sa pi tauve. Eki bon ho zo se chu it's a war fought. We just have to show and carry forward that thing to our advantage. We don't have to fight or kill anybody any further. We don't have to die more or so. What
Gal
kind
kap
of
talo di. Front line na ko ma din talo di.
koi kap diu om? Tell me koi kap diu ham. Naga hoi kap le me le ho ki pading Indian Army kawa hi le khate ki pading gal kap di ti jeng mo chu pi se na ham ka ti su. Me sang iza ne ham. Me chang hi zanga chang kharai zanga sa gu man hi chu eke chang khani. Thal kap ding ai ki so so ni sa kap di ne wa mel ma thumin.
Hello.
Iti do mo mong di ham. What is the logic there?
Logic hello tu ale tu masanga ye sante khara ki thani na. Ye sante khari ga mahung lut ki ko khara ki thani ni chong chu gamne nam veng tu ten da thawi lo ham. Thal choi talo di tila ma chu hung lut dingin anom no bola kinung le di lo ham.
These are proof that may te to cheng khom thei ta po be. Chi chu gal sa
That
ki
is
ti
what
do.
na, that is what, yes, huti le bola thal choi talo
Non
din
gal
ti
sa
hap
din
lati.
tiu le naga ho sa ding may le ho ka ga ding a ho ga bulu di
Hello,
ki
hello,
tiu.
gal sa ti chu
Indian
at
Army
least.
kap din tiu so. There are other means. There are other means. That is not the best option katina hichu. I don't say kapo ti katina point. Nah, we have better way of pushing forward our movement and our future. non-violence
too long,
protest more than
too long
pinaniwang.
here.
Yeah, sepoi muntin tu gel tang IRB na hiham police na
Ale.
hiham sepoi na
Look
hi
at it.
zongle.
The rule also they are not allowed to have long hair. Na uniform person.
Yep.
How can they put long hair?
Yes, the same thing. The same thing Mahatma Gandhi did. The father of this nation, who built this nation, had gone. The rule of the British law was to pay tax. They don't want to pay tax. Yeah, even the salt. They don't want to pay tax on salt and other items. And then they do non-cooperation movement, and they promoted homemade items and banned the import things. Those are against the laws. But those are non-violence mode, and it was successful. Subhash Chandra Bose didn't like it. The extremists. He came till Moirang to start INA, but he failed. The non-violence mode built India. Then if the Sepoy Mutiny could stand, we, IRBs, if you are serious about your future, and if everyone in one voice decides to keep our hair long as a means of non-violence protest, then the war will relook to the reality of our
Okay.
future.
Let him.
They will
I let mo
become
again.
more serious, and they'll take us seriously. If disobedience happening in high school for the cause of their future, a high school student in Samaki Hoisawa saying I loa mola to ahile school zo sia boiza ahile government timding ana geloham. Sepai zo sian
Okay.
Samaki
There is
Hoisawa
there is
suspend.
at the higher there is at the strategic level you are talking about tun thing no ilam kai ho ki sei tiang le acha te mun chom choma na even India in when it comes to the BJP leaders acha te school phata ta foreign a kai so in India IPP ho English medium ho kisan aza daw ven na thing no ilam kai te hen acha te school hoita ta khopi donga kai so in ama hon hila laila mi achapang mi cha te thing no din la ve ti ta ale nangin mi 150 na ti te la hin nang man chapa khan ni na chapa Samsao am
Apart hongum dihe inampi ni het him tingule.
hello
Inampi
ke
un people.
na chapa pa na example apan jong bolin na chapa jong bolin ama cha ama pa cha na bol vai le ke ko bol ti dan tia mi hin copy no mum ti le na chapa na bol sa den
I will.
like the God has sacrificed his son Jesus for us ti dan no ma
I
something
will.
in
I
that
will. Kabolding to Tingle. I've been telling my son, he's a big boy now, class 11 Simta. In Galsungazong Ken Mundang Aka solos. Kagolka Paihon at Satio, Silong, Delhi Solo. Ken Kagup Sula Kailo Vangachu. Namina Sate Gentina, na filang ay in the head ang ay katich. Ken kasapahi maturely aka hopin din. Imazo say tunya kakisu gentina kay nom sa taum tay pahi ka induma ka building a kalo ka kilanom tay pahin. Nakan ko din ka gil ziahi tuni huahi. Hitia hito man lawa in ko kamana parong si ataw na muna kalheya mizo se taw dinga til khowa kan neya le khasu the the jong ka shurahin nang dinga future dinga ki sugen the ka heti message clearly ka say page jachu my question is how much are we ready to sacrifice mi tha samnang ni seva mi bozo se ton of nine wa hile mi so ai pan diu so koi my spare hi lo diu chu me le te to chen khom kit wa hile betaw Paina chi phating le minai ma chaw nge tia dukan ana chi lai lai jong namasang ta kot na hin kha den diu chu nom lo be di chu officer na hi jong le na no ya tin na za hi ve to paper proceed chi ga goyo ti jong le nang paper chu delay na boli nang ma mai clerk job jong na ki bolding pha ngom nai ti chu mi sim lo ta is ya how much you want to sacrifice for your future and your children's future china he tim wa ki he ta ban he da le zo mi a boina ti thum lo ku ki a boina ti thum lo tha do boina ti thum jong lo we are sharing the same future somehow is how none of you only come up with something better. I'm ready. The readiness you can say, na, how much are you ready? Some hotel until I'll do it the next day if this is gonna work. Let's invoke
some sense
mercy.
of loving for
Mercy.
the nation
Yeah,
yes that is
no,
it
yeah, loving for the nation and for people to love us as a nation also. Yeah, okay, serious low, no, imadon don ki bolu. I see a SSong, moving azong kikita san lo ki fight nai lo hinalai. Gala tible, I hope ki chai. To people to patinate pichu. Why I am doing this? Because I have faith in God.
yeah
But God wants us
point
to be
na
serious.
say dan nal mama itu
God wants us to
masala
be
ya
serious, but we are not serious.
yes
We are so
masala ya
coward. Oh, mi hang sandan ay say wang wahi. Mi hang san tata hi lo pitch. I hang san violet to ahi. Sacrifice bol ngam dingu is suffer ngam diu. Galagin may talagin naga de laga kap sol chu. Hansan na chi keu chu Hansan na hi lo pi chu chi Hansan na chi kha hi zong le to how much you're ready to sacrifice na hi chu i bol ngam wa suspend ki bol loi adu ada bol loi yu mu wa yun tho so pha teng la chin chu chu achu na khat ngum pan de
Okay.
chi chu i bol lo wa hi le ni
Masanga
ma le chi ki bol ding kamu
masanga PP chong loi to na ki hawa chu ita phata na explain lo ja chu min ton nom na le memes to ba in man thui na tuina ki hethiam tan to na sei
ai
hi
banga na
okay
muan to lom nai man ma chu ka sei chu na ke sam hoi sau ja ese hi tampi a sei lo ding ong i sei chu a thu hi ging hi chu nei to
yes
chu ko ka sa
that
lo
is the
chu
point I'm telling you
yeah
no
I'm happy
ai le
everyone knows they're talking about essay because of one mad doctor who put his hairs long at least
ah
it's a discussion yeah to to next
so
step chu discussion is sai ta o lifestyle hi ngai i mu
mm,
jong le essay gel ding i tho jong le gel ding bui ni jong le gel ding
ah
hi chi ingol pi ding e chu
ngol
teng ka bo
piding ngol piding ithilbol hi gin chat ding gam khada
pathen ta something
thu khat ki gam khada thu khat ki sei to banga gam khada khon ni saval pe sen go azu mong mong ta hin mi pi te pathen ko ma guzun ding a taw ding tin a ki te mu ve nei le mi nu
tapang pa
khadi
lo in umbrella in choi na
mi nu khada chapang pa umbrella ki choi anui survey ki te likewise
yes
our SM
same
movement should not
situation
be
here
like this no
mm
hi banin ki pa hoi
essay
ma
mu
ma
diu
gin
hey essay mu diu hey mu te te diu hey popular government form zong le pathen alung hai lo le flop thau thau de pathen ai din pi ve tun do diu he tu ni kha doctor again say hi angol in gel he ovin pathen in ai sei sa hin ka cha lo i ma zo se hi na think seriously ke nom sa ta om thei pa hi tu ni khwa hi i mi cha in ji na cha na tu te diung wa ke hin lung gel ka ne ya ki salel ka hi in angol nei tiu le wang chu nang ho le nang ho angol na hi
angol na ti
skill
hon jong nang angol na ti lai chana na thu se ku avel vet diu hian mo ding a jong kal khat
take me
revision
seriously
and
my
revive
people
and more
yeah
nurturing dilang in lau
yeah
ding
yeah yeah
ki pau me gen tu ni ki ho na ta kal ni lang jong val ta in ki ho na no ma ma in
nice talking to you
ini
yeah
wa para school kai na te class na ki bang si le jong ma ti ing gian pom le dia nang GMF dia langa nang ngol pi to Samsao la nang ngol pi to plus coping
ZMF
with
dia
your
ngolpi hilo pathin ka ngolpi he chi na sei
ah
pa ve le na
pathian ke man kai lai
ZMF
cha
dia tu pi
then
poi
pucha
pathin na tu pi pathin tu
class
pi
la
he
kang yan dingen bible pen koi le we can quote bible for anything silhoi lo bol le jong bible quote the hoi bol le jong bible quote the kham thei bol le jong bible quote the judon long bible quote the bible is complete word of the living god in koi vai mo with this we should end our conversation now for tonight. Anything you would like to add? Short and crisp.
thank you Mwant you are so popular these days you are bold and straightforward I'm watching your talk show with other people you go in deeper than any other YouTuber you go into the personal life of those whom you interviewed and it's nice to know people yeah today I have revealed many things I wouldn't have never revealed to anybody and
It
you
is
extracted it out I appreciate that go on be successful and most importantly may your channel bring a kind of nationalism patriotism and reformation to our society and God bless you and your family God bless
thank you
Tukis
again. Thanks for your wonderful or that kind of comment which I
that's
don't
my
deserve.
blessing
But the thing that I'd like to add here at the end more. Okay, so I'm doing this YouTube channel not because of anything else. See, I have this iPhone, only this and the laptop which we are using now for online talk. That's it, nothing. And I'm working now, and I don't expect any income from YouTube. And whenever I am to talk with someone online like you, some people ask me, give us the sample question, what you will ask. For me, there is no question. We'll just talk about your life. Don't you know your life? Where you were
impromptu
born?
impromptu everything impromptu huh
Impromptu, hilo cha controversial nature te hilo chin mo. Tun si abula ka gen banga, abula ka se banga so pipi chongloi to na interview in TC ne ra jong izan ichan ha beham khana ga tautan na. I don't know, some many other YouTuber might have talked with you. But the way I talk with you, because I know you, you know me from our childhood, we were born and
I
brought up
don't I
there.
don't accept I don't accept any other YouTuber just like that I go by the background you all are doing some good so I accept there are
What's
people
it?
who approach but
No, what
not
I'm
everyone
telling is like from me more. Kaya pa I mean you know about who is Dr. Hegin. PP Chongloy talks about your profession and all those things. I talk about because we can correlate so many things more. We were around, we have a difference of around 5 years gap in our schooling, but we know we played football together, we swim together in Twining Tung River. So people know every successful person has the dark side, the flip side, or the painful side. Those things couple up and bring him or her to this level. Chin chen. Ki pa hoi ma ma gin gia kyo ho le so leng ba si dan here. On
So
support
what
the
is that?
Bible.
145. Yeah, it's nice.
Na phot bai le.
Ah,
Mangpa.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
All the best.